Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Together Reroll, episode 18. Let's get started, yeah? I have to do a quick shout out, of course, to Kyndred Mill that has done our art and is currently doing something very special for us. And I'm very excited. I've seen some of the progress.
I know. It's pretty amazing. Can't wait to share it.
Also, I have to do to Foxfire. She did excellent on our painting of the miniatures, and go look her up. She's amazing. And also to Sawdust. No.
Sawdust Woodcrafting.
Sawdust Woodcrafting.
No spaces. Sawdust Woodcrafting. No spaces on Etsy.
He just came out with tokens.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah,
condition tokens.
And he doesn't know it yet, but next week he's going to come up with experience tokens.
But he doesn't know it yet?
He doesn't know it until tomorrow.
Okay.
The voice in the back of your head hasn't told him yet.
Yep.
The baseball bat. Apart from that, I think we should get going, yeah?
Yeah, let's go. Hit it.
Excellent.
Roll that awesome intro, huh?
Yeah.
Finger point!
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that intro. It's awesome. It's spectacular. Showing off the art from Kyndred Mill, as I said before. So check her out. She does amazing work. Apart from that, let's do a little bit of a reintroduction of where your current standings are. Levon will join us. Don't worry. He's currently screaming down the freeway at Mach 1 right now.
Well,
trying to get here as fast
Mach 1.5 as in miles per hour. We're near Los Angeles. So...
And it's raining.
Stop giving locations, okay? You...
Sure. People won't find us in a city of over 2 million people.
Doubt the stalkers.
No.
Anyway.
Quit telling him we're in San Diego.
So, after having a unfortunate conversation with a rather strange warforged that you first met, Saran told you that you have 1 month to live. And you guys scrambled to try to figure out what you can do in order to get this serum of willpower for the warforged that of his design. You went over several different ideas and found out that the mansion that you were staying at the Kyndred estate had ears and had... I won't say that, but definitely had ears and were listening to your conversation as they quite literally placed an answer right at your feet. And you took that answer. And you went to go meet with this organized crime organization at a excavation site. Still nameless and designed, as there was a lot of who are you, and this strange conversation went on. You eventually came down to what you desire to get, hopefully, get another essentially fuel cell of sal, or willpower. You were given the task to clear out the undead that kept returning and returning and returning, no matter how many times they were re-slain. You found a bunch of undead in the form of wraiths and its sword companions. One of a dwarven fighter, half blown apart with his face burnt off, and its honor-bound soldiers among it. You had a nasty fight, 2 of you being possessed. Fighting it off, continuing after a short rest, you continue down as otherworldly phenomenons happened, not deterring you, scaring you for some people, but you still continue down into the basements, following the mine tracks, finding collapsed, strange magic in order to make things smaller than what they truly are, and you found yourself dealing with a bunch of undead. These undead seem to be had died fiercely from some major fire, as a fissure of lava in the middle of this room of unknown design, as it is impossible to tell what it was before, as it was just completely melted in every direction possible. You took him out, took a short rest, as you kept hearing strange cracking and powering up of materials and sloshing of some sort of slosh, magically enhanced to allure you, maybe, as you guys took the call and decided to go down the barred path, where it was a lot of bars that you had to go through. Thanks to Davus, you, Derek, having to stick behind, taking in the new body essentially after aging in an instant.
It's not a new body, it's an old body.
It's an old body now, yeah.
He's an old body.
Don't rub it in.
You take 1d4 psychic damage, Hazel. No, don't.
You don't have any force with you?
I think those gray lines upon your cheeks suit you. Would say I'm jealous because I can't wear one, but I'm not.
You can wear one.
Who are you talking to?
You cut one off of somebody, you could just right up.
You went past these vault chambers that were heavily fortified and nearly impossible to take apart under normal thievery means without major equipment. So you moved on, took out, were ambushed by a wraith and its motley crew of specters. When you were in this sleeping chamber that seemed to be reused several occasions, and this whole place that you guys are going through, this dungeon, this underground world in City of Galgun, has been forgotten, reused, repurposed. And in this sleeping quarters, whatever it might have been before, unknown, but it was a sleeping quarters, you dealt with some undead again, buried one of your companions through a unfortunate circumstance. Remember, you lightning strike the freaking ceiling, and then the whole thing came down.
Derpy derp.
Derpy derp.
I remember that.
Oops.
Yeah. There was a lot of friends from Flan, but they weren't friends. They were not friendly.
They were just giving him hugs.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
High velocity hugs.
They weren't high velocity, they were just 12 gauge heavy hugs.
Very just no friends or pain.
Every moment.
You finished the combat quickly and did not have a moment's to rest, as whatever entity beyond the doors, these fancy, heavy doors, through after tripping an alarm spell further back, as you now realized it. You were given little time to rest, if none at all, as the noise amplified. It seemed like some sort of activity was hurrying up in order to do whatever purpose that it was trying to set off to do. And these unusual sounds of some sort of like reverberation of energy powering up and striking something, and then suddenly with something sloshing off of a material and then falling into some sort of thick liquid, followed by steps and moans of footsteps and harsh, violent cracking of a hard material. You guys charged through the door, knowing that you did not have much time. Derek, hard on their heels, you're joining up after regaining your composure. You are coming up on their backside and will be there momentarily, seeing the carnage that they have wrought past this.
It's all clear in the back.
Then went this way.
Yeah, oh no, it was clear where you guys went.
I do not understand why you wanted me to cover the back, because there is absolutely nothing back here. Except 12 gold pieces and a small diamond.
What?
12 gold pieces and a diamond. I found it in the hall.
Okay.
He has really bad sight right now because of his age change, so he needs spectacles.
He doesn't realize
It's
12 old pieces of bread and a poop.
No.
Just
You guys charged
a
through
thing
the-
of glass.
12 gold pieces and a diamond.
You guys charge through this door, finding yourself in what used to be a grand throne room of Dwarven architecture, 50 to 60 feet tall and expansive and wide in its length. Would have been grand in its golden days, but now it is demolished, rubbled, and defiled even, as there is now a huge operation at the center of this room that has a giant hole dug through what used to be just endlessly gorgeous marble flooring. You know how dwarves love their marbles. Bad saying.
I'm just imagining like every dwarf has a collection of marbles.
You know, now it's a bunch of dwarves instead of dogs playing pool. It's a bunch of dwarves playing marbles.
Moving on.
Please, can that be canon? They just all have collections.
Somebody make that happen and share it with us.
You find this room had an entire operation of smaller crates that are what you guys are definitely are attuned to now, of these collapsed boxes that have it's a proper sized box, but it has been collapsed in stature off to the left side, just riddling this rubbles that have been taken off to the side and just been laid there, along with various different tracking and mine carts off to the left side, and bigger what looks to be bigger half filled, partially filled, or completely filled and ready to be lowered down by a pulley system from the right to the center of the hole and being left down into the darkness. But that is currently not what is your main attention, as you see just a horde of undead and skeletons across both left and right of the chamber, and across from the pit that is on a raised platform that has curling staircases, left going left, right going right, and straight down the middle, where it used to be flooring, but now it's just a hole. You see what could only be described as another operation of some sort, as you see a figure in robes, in tattered black robes, tall as far as you can tell, humanoid, that seems to be hobbled over and seems to be cracking something vigorously into place. And this tub made of various different pieces of rubble that had molded together in some sort of, almost as if it was momentarily clay and then stuck together. As these small obelisks on each side of this tub, four corners, sits a black skull pointed inwards. As this off to the right and left of this tub, so to speak, there are skeletons, completely white, clean even, comparatively to the rest of the undead that have been ashified. These skeletons have bandoliers of various different liquids and chemicals and alchemic designs, as they are going back and forth from this tub to these pools set up off to the side on this platform that are boiling with a black tar, with these black twisted metal poles with strange purple and black glyphs twisted into the metal. Seeing one of the zombies standing in one of them, as you hear this charge up of that folding of energy, as one of the poles, twisted metal poles, power up with the glyphs going up all the way to the tip of it, as the flesh starts to boil on the zombie, almost popping up with like putting a bunch of balloons underneath as they swell up, as the flesh and falls off, leaving just nothing but a skeleton as it slowly gets out of the tarish pool, as these skeletons are pouring liquids and stirring it and transfer it from these pools off to the side towards the tub, as this figure is cracking, turning around, seeing a figure, once humanoid, if you could describe him that, possibly human. Hard to tell from this distance and how dark this place is. Accompanied by the wraith that you just ran into, this elven, gorgeous elven man in proper elven clothing, but seeing him in his more agitated state, he is more calm now, but all the darkness seems to cling to him, making everything around him very dark and hard to see. You see a very familiar, silently cackling battle dwarf with his face blown off and still sizzling, just and just seems to be holding in place as he's turning towards you, and then his vision is turned back towards from the distance and how everything is going on. Best as you can describe is some sort of crystal ball of some sort that is held aloft by some sort of strange wrapping stand that it has. You can't quite get a good enough view of it. Seeing some sort of grayish, let me double check the color actually.
Ah, boy, that's a suspenseful color suspense, right?
Of a greenish outlay. And those with higher perception on this side of the table, thank you very much, you see faces pressed up at the glass of the face, strolling upwards and over, constantly moving like a strange liquid inside filled with screaming voices, stretched and terrified, as you see energies of dark gray shadow being pulled from the ceiling as you guys look up. And this is right when you join in, just like, as you guys look up and see the ceiling, almost like an upside down river of this same black fall rolling from where you guys stand from the beginning of this room to the back of the chamber, seemingly collide and flow into this crystal orb.
Okay.
As you got at the final one, you guys, as your guys' attentions are drawn towards as another wraith form, like sure, but no legs, no torso. Where it hits from his chest and down is flat and flaps, almost like a strange hybrid of a humanoid and a fish. One of those, like side-famed creatures, as it flies through the air, of a hooded individual of nothing but bones and pitch black spiral of some sort of moving tentacles inside of his skull eyes. As it lands on one of these stone pillars that look like they have been jumped up from other means at the center of this chamber to support this chamber from collapsing. The center chamber of this undead humanoid creature with its robes billowing over its body. You see that there's multiple robes upon multiple robes, very tattered and ancient looking in design, equally as ancient as his face. Thousands upon wrinkles of his dark black skin, no eyes, as something has been, as you see nothing but a metal tip of some kind of metal object at the center of his eyes that have a slow, dark glow to them. Very, very slight, as you see his chest ripple, as if something's moving underneath it, even though his arms are completely to the side, seeing the three symbols of hand gestures with eyes at the center of each one, matching the symbol at the back of thousands of pressed dark hands, making a symbol of a partially formed hand with an eye at the center of it.
Does it look like the old tag one?
Oh, I know. I was just thinking that too.
Make a perception check, as it is very dark to see, even with your dark vision.
Can I roll one too?
Certainly. Make a perception check.
16?
It's not going to matter because of my shitty ass perception, but 8.
20. Oh.
8. No fucking idea. There's a lot of fucking things going on right now.
Are we in a kitchen?
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah.
Yes.
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 In a deranged way. Very much so. Not in
Great.
like perfectly imaged, but very similar. Just
Great.
missing the eye.
You said that I
Well,
had
there's an eye on this one.
They're
but
on the
other
same
one.
plan.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Don't
There's
give
this
it away.
figure at the center, definitely being the key figure of whatever this is going on, stepping forward as this dry, painful voice, as it speaks, almost it feels like it's very painful to do so, but its mouth does not move. It just echoes into your heads as you feel connection of each and every one of you, of something connecting. Not probing, but just to convey.
That's icky.
Who's there?
Is this your dad?
What?
Is this your dad?
Maybe.
This looks kind of. This doesn't look like a very good place.
I get out my bow and not an arrow.
Well, I thought you were just going.
No, I'm just getting ready.
I sneak up behind my bullet and lightning. Just
Should we all hide?
So,
Hide
Yes,
where?
that.
All right, I'm going to try and hide.
I don't think that would help.
you try to hide, and then suddenly your heart stops as Derek just comes out of the shadows and just surprises you behind you.
Not here. Not here. Somewhere else. Don't do that. You're in my way. I can't get a clear shot from here.
as we hear both their voices echoing throughout the sheet.
On that note, I'm gonna actually hide.
Knowing the surrounding and seeing the number of undead, it would be pretty hard to, and since you have the direct sight on you, it's going to be rather difficult, but certainly, go right ahead. As he begins to speak.
Certainly, try.
It seems.
I'm not gonna hide.
Very well.
Yet.
He's going to wait for a
I
better
like
roll.
that little metaphor at the end of
You're
it.
going to wait for a better roll before you actually hide?
Well, no, it's not that. We have a plan. He's gonna do something, then I'm gonna hide.
God damn it. Not metagaming.
It seems that the airman has sent more to me.
Can you speak up a little?
You mumblings.
Mumbler?
Sorry, my voice is a little low today. Sorry about that, everyone. No.
Oh, that's
No,
much
that was
better.
in game.
That was in game.
That was in game.
Senor, you need to gargle sparkling water.
I think it'll go right through.
Before we.
Mumbler? What's he saying?
Shut. I can't tell what he's saying because you won't shut up.
A band of idiots have entered our chamber.
We're called the
Tell
Kindred.
me, what has Airman promised you before we commence the bloodshed?
A battery?
2 of them.
2 batteries for him?
Possibly some money.
Yeah.
And to keep the undead out of the bar.
No, we're
That's what we're doing.
We're supposed to keep the undead out of the bar, and he's going to give us some batteries because our friend's running a little low. You got a different offer?
If you are willing to listen, yes.
As long as you speak up, we're way far away.
No, this is broadcasting in our heads.
If you could ever see a person that's not using his face
Sunny.
sigh of just, why do I have to deal with this today?
And why are you trying to pick up
think he's
off
just
the
gonna
dark one?
But Derek, Davos, sorry. You try to take this moment as he's being a buffoon to distract him right now. You take a moment to step off to the side and you turn around the corner and just meet zombie face.
I step back, just with a handsome jump in the
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you swing both ways, but good looking fellow.
I have my bow down and nodded, ready to fire.
So,
I'm sorry, that was just really good timing.
a battery. Cell.
2.
Yeah.
2.
So you got to beat that offer.
3 batteries go at once.
What would you promise me in return?
Well, we don't know what you want. I mean,
Yeah, could you give us what's going on here? Because it looks like a party, and we weren't invited.
my friend, we just walked in. We're
Would
limited
you
context.
like to be invited?
I take my hat off, or my thing down. I've already been here.
He's
Matter of
just walking.
fact, my dad is the god of this stuff, so, whatever.
A deception check?
I
Deception.
wasn't being deception. I was being serious.
Okay.
My dad is the god of death. Isn't this all about death?
Looks like it.
Which one do you
He's not incorrect,
The sunny one.
think? The sunny dice.
I don't think it smells
I'm
bad.
just backing up anything, so can he have advantage on whatever he rolls?
Yes, man.
No, that's fair.
Was that a
Height
yes or
man.
no?
I'm not.
For now, deception.
Deception. Okay. 14.
His eye, there's small beads of eyes, these metal tips that have the dark center, flare with a bit of a gray aspect. As one of the symbols of the eyes look at you. On his chest, I mean. Okay. Zorn, what is the deal? What can you bring to me? There's another eye at the center of his chest. It seems to look at every single one of you as his eyes flare again.
Well, I don't know. I was bringing apathy to the table, but I'm not sure.
Well, you see,
I have.
in my opinion, personally, I don't know if everyone else agrees with me, but I feel like we already explained what we're getting from our other deal. So you're asking us, what can we provide to you? We don't know what the fuck you want, but it's so. What you're giving us is on you, and what we're giving you is on you. I feel like he's just being rude.
He shushed you.
He should.
Oh.
I'm shushing you.
How about this?
I have a point.
You do not bother us. You leave and tell the small man that you completed your job. Nothing more.
What do we get?
But
What do we get for that?
how will
I think we don't fight.
Is
Salvation
that what
As he
the full
points-
name of it is?
to him.
but how
Well, I mean,
does that mean you're not going to come back to the tavern?
It has served its purpose.
What purpose is that?
Ye do not need it anymore.
Can we have just a minute to have a confab here? Let me gather my friends up and make sure that it's okay with everybody before we accept or decline.
Make a persuasion check, as you guys have been very, very
rude.
He shushed me. Why are you shushing me? I'm right.
My persuasion check is 20 plus 5 plus 8, I believe.
Wait, nat 20?
Yeah.
20.
Jeez.
A nat,
So 30.
so a nat 20 when he's just asking, hey, can we talk for a second?
Yep.
Well, after bullshit, hey, can we have a moment? Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So that would be like a 30.
Taking a moment as the several undead are crickling in the background as these skeletal alchemist-like individuals seem to be going back and forth, seemingly taking troughs made of some sort of strange reconstructed splintered material and pouring dark liquid into the center tub at the center as the souls, as you can loosely describe, come in a gray shadow, magnetizing and flowing in these great arcs to the top parts of the skulls, making these strange screams as these dark spiraling runes on the skulls chiseled into them start to illuminate a tad bit as they move forward and turn a green sickly color and collide like a zero-G gel at the center above this trough as bubbles forms and these strange, almost like trying to push out agonizing faces just floating there as he just looks at all of you and just puts his hand out.
Go.
So
he's like
I'm
salvation.
looking over my shoulder, see if he's looking.
He's looking.
Yeah, he's looking.
Sparks needs. That's the salvation.
He's promising salvation for Sparks.
Yeah.
But another person was promising batteries.
Speak up.
Batteries for salvation.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
You could hear him. You can fucking hear me.
Alright, so bottom line. Do we want to just go upstairs and take the reward? Or this is a whole bunch of evil motherfucking shit that looks really terrible and he needs a fireball.
Well, I mean, part of the deal was that we put
them to
dwarven
rest,
souls
so they
to
don't-
rest.
Bother.
Those are souls, right?
Yeah.
Look,
He does have a point. He does have a point.
I like look at the souls going, yeah, that's a big no. Okay.
Yeah,
his,
and he has a point with the whole like everything evil as shit, doing all this stuff. Maybe we should like
Yeah, 'cause we gotta
fuck
be
him up
here.
on principle. I don't
Yeah, because we gotta be here for. Hey, one more minute.
Noticing that several more undead have entered from various
Did
different
you realize they're
places.
getting a little closer right now as we're
Yeah.
talking?
And he was really down.
Oh, wait, stop.
Why is your accent
Shushed
rubbing
you,
off on
right?
me?
That's right. He
Oh,
shushed me. That was
heroism.
fucking rude.
The three of us.
Heroism, and
man.
the moment he cast the
I only get
spell,
three.
I'm drawing a bow.
That's three of us. Yeah, we made our choice.
I like how we didn't even let those four.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Oh, we're doing this. You can join in.
Children, calm down.
About you.
Sonny,
Yeah,
what level is that?
3.
I was fine, I'm not fighting.
Sonny, as soon as you begin to cast your
He's not
heroism,
within 60 feet, is he?
no, he is not. But as you look up and notice that something was leaning against the pillars within the darkness,
Oh,
that same
fuck.
no torso and only like a fish body that's been flapping has been clinging to the side of the pillar, definitely within range. Suddenly his jaw clicks open and disconnects, and an inky, skin, oily hand and shoots out towards your chest and grabs your chest as you feel the energy that was going to go out for
Is this
heroism.
How far away is that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, then I'll go ahead and swing flan into it and counterspell.
What level?
3. No, 4.
Fourth level
I should
spell.
only do 4.
Interesting. Okay.
Hitting the hand.
Well, let me double check that.
Stop it.
You counterspell it. As the hand begins to touch your hand, your chest, and you feel this dark presence enter your body and almost like siphon the energy that was going to disperse to the rest of the team members. Of this very like oily, sapping with liquid, dark material hand going out about 20, 30 feet. Suddenly, Flan just bisects it and breaks it as it brings back. As everyone just screeches and you hear.
Our answer was ink sac.
And you hear,
As you hear that, because that's my foot going, my stump leg going to town.
Each one of you feel a connection. As your mental princess feels a click inside of its head as it turns around and begins to continue its presence on whatever it's doing. Everyone roll initiative. I'm going to get the battle map.
Oh, crap.
So 27 is Derek, 21 is Barian. Anyone else?
Not above 20.
20 to 15.
I have
15.
15.
You go
Okay.
first.
I go first because what's your dex?
Not what the rogues is.
Okay.
It's 15.
Oh,
Not bad.
that's not bad.
The stuff
So
is-
15 would be
Deverous.
Davus.
Davros and then
Me and then Sunny.
Sunny.
Okay, 15
Ooh, I better
would
roll.
be
I better roll.
What'd you get?
You're rolling right
He
now.
hasn't rolled yet.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I have
Hope he doesn't roll high.
advantage on initiative 2.
Ah,
Why?
Oh, it's cocked.
Why?
Cocked.
Oh, it's a nat 20 cocked.
Why do you
I
have
will
initiative?
explain it in a minute.
Cocked
Oh,
again.
god damn it, natural 20 cocked.
That's because you haven't answered my question.
14, so it's going to be a 16. I have advantage because I have a feral instinct. Advantage on my initiatives. Yes.
I got
Yeah.
X, 16, 15 Davus, and 15 Sunny. 15 to 10.
14.
14, let me double check. Oh, what's your dex?
20.
Ability roll.
Okay, you go first.
Also, it should be noted that I got new dice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how they
Homemade
roll.
dice, right?
They're my first set of homemade dice. I won them in a giveaway from on Instagram from a user named Dicey_elf.
Dicey health, I love it.
Dicey _ elf.
We
So
do,
thank you.
We do have 6 sets of molds.
I'm really excited to start making dice and joining that community.
yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm really excited about this set, and I really hope they don't screw me over. We'll see.
I'm looking forward to rubber ducky dice.
10 to 5.
Fuck you.
10 to 5. 10 to 5.
9.
Okay.
This is incredible.
Correct.
I mean, you could stare at this forever.
Nick, that's correct. You are correct, sir.
You are
It
correct.
is an amazing map. Thank you. Thank you.
Correct.
There's so much that's here. You're going to be staring at this for a while to try and see everything.
Okay, to explain a little
We're
bit
worried
more.
about the number of
Now that I
fat
got
guys on the
everything
board.
down, there's something glowing here. You guys haven't inspected them. This is that strange crystal ball being held up in the distance, but it's a little hard to see what it is. This is the holy symbol right here. And these pools are the tar-like substance, and this is the tub.
Oh, great.
The big guy, the nameless puppet, the nameless, will be right here for since you do not know his name, and he was going to do introductions and stuff like that. But you guys are idiots. It's the shush that got
You did not.
No, it really was. It really was the shush.
It was just rude.
It was rude, yes.
We're looking
You
for
guys
And the
weren't
fact
serious.
that he was willing to negotiate. That was the second part.
So he's not all powerful. He can go down.
Okay,
This fight is winnable.
Go that way.
here we go.
Purple.
Purple, the most evil of colors.
It's Poible.
Yeah, I got a picture.
So, Derek, being fast as ever, still a little winded right now because the amount of fear that you felt has never been greater. You just came into the background to see this horrific horror that you never seen in your life before. And it's almost something like out of a storybook tale as you've read as a child. This nameless cloaked figure turns around, ripping bone in half and seemingly crushing and splintering it, and continue placing it in with violent shakes of its body, seemingly locking it into place, whatever it's inside this tub. It is your first turn.
All right. I will hope you don't not see what's in that tub. Okay, I will hop up on top of this chest,
Okay.
And then I will fire an arrow into one of the eyes on his.
Right now you're looking at his back. Right now he's working in the tub.
And he was just talking to us.
As soon as you guys begun battle and the counter stuff and everything for story purposes, he turned around and pretty much, because that was his held action. The turnaround, that's it.
Okay, I'll just shoot him in the back then.
Okay. Roll an attack. Straight up.
Hopefully it'll work. Will a 14 hit?
As you release the arrow, it disappears into the darkness. Even with your dark vision goggles, the arrow seems to disappear, and as soon as you get past it, the arrow is completely gone. You don't
Where
know
did it disappear at?
You have no idea.
Did
You
I
just-
see it?
you saw it went past, and it seemed to be almost like consumed with the darkness.
Don't attack the darkness!
All right. Yeah. All right.
By the way, the temperature here severely lowered compared to the other room. It's like
Awesome.
you can see your breath in here.
Something tells me this is gonna hurt.
Something tells me cold damage and necrotic.
I don't like
It
either of
is-
those things.
All right. So for my
Varian, you're up on
for
deck.
my bonus
Oh, wait.
action, I will put away the bow and draw my rapier.
Okay, you take your rapier,
There's a limit on how cold.
Didn't work. All right.
and now it's the nameless figure. He's going to spend his action, continue his work.
This guy's making an army.
Varian, as he continues to break something into place and take a bone from the pile from next to him and shatter it as the alchemist skeletons are pouring this dark liquid inside of this area that he's working, as the greenish blob of bubbling faces trying to escape as these expanding bubbles seem to be growing larger and larger. What would you like to do?
Well, first he shushed, and now he turned his back on us. Both of those are rude, according to Mom. So I'm going to focus on this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. First, I'm going to hex him.
Which one?
The rude guy.
Very well.
And then
BBG.
I'll go ahead and I take flan and I squeeze angry dirt out of him and shoot it at the guy.
Please give a hex token on the big guy.
X token on the big dude.
And let me double check to see if he's going to do anything. It's a cantrip.
One of these is hexed.
I'm going to move more forward, but I'm there.
A lot of blind.
60?
Yeah,
Okay, shit.
we'll find it. It'll be the last one. Hexed. Got it. There you go. Hex that dude.
17 and 18 to hit.
17 hits and 18 also hits.
Sweet. Alright, so the first one does necrotic. Does that necrotic and acid? Do I need to subtract anything?
Necrotic, do not add.
Alright. That sucks. Alright, so 10 for the first one, 5 for the second one.
And you said acid?
Acid.
Okay.
And 2 dex saves.
Okay, one more time. What was the damage?
10 and 5, 15 total.
15.
Oh, and strength for
Thank you for rotating.
Yeah.
Oh, strength saving throw?
strength.
And then you guys go.
Oh, you choose strength. Sorry. And he has to make a dexterity saving
2 of
throw?
them. Since he was, oh no, one's per turn once.
Only once, right?
Yeah, just once.
Okay. Natural 15 plus 17?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, 18. Sorry, my bad. But he makes it. So as this angry jerk splashes onto the backside, he seems to lunge forward, but it was strange. How? What was your passive perception again? No, with your passive perception group over here, I'll just describe it. For those that can actually see it, just for simplicity reasons, as this mudslinging that Baron normally does, as he's flung it out with a not very fast speed, but it just carries. It seems to accelerate as it goes faster and faster towards them. 2 of them as they split apart and strike the backside. You see this almost like a cloud of like mist around him that's always been omnipresent upon his body, but now seeing it as it collides, it seemed to condense in the areas that he's about to strike and seem to reduce the damage so much as the acid, as his body doesn't look like it got hit at all. It looked like it did damage, but to him, nothing.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is now the Deathlock. It is his turn. He gets his reaction back. Where is he right now? And can someone build me a couple of these? Just of random various sizes, because I'm going to need them.
Great. We
So
got
it's right there.
flying things.
Twisted, 180 degrees, please. If you can. Ooh.
I think you can.
Spin it faster.
And suddenly everyone is pushed to the side.
Make a dexterity save.
Is it an area effect? Because I get half damage on that.
No, you save on dex saves, saving throws for half.
Yeah, that's
so
what
it's
he
even,
said.
It's even better. It's not just area effects.
Wait, it's any dex save?
Any dex save, that's the thing. That evasion's fucking amazing.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's evasion. Wait, any dex save? I thought it was area of effect only.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, go and read
Hey,
it.
DM said it. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Go and read it.
No, don't read it. Just take his word for it. It's okay.
Leave on, put it down.
No, I'm not.
Take his word for it.
I'm not pushing that. I
Put
just
it down.
thought monks didn't get evasion.
Yeah, we
Monk
can
No,
leave
they
it.
Evasion at
do.
level
Monks get
7.
a lot of skills.
7?
Yep. Same as rogues.
So I thought it was different in rogues, but yeah, you're right.
Evasion BB.
Sonny, where are you?
Yes, I have evasion.
I'm gonna right back. Next deck.
What is the distance between you and him on the pillar? Because he's kind of just hugging the pillar right now.
50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50.
Okay. He's gonna cast as his jaw dislocates again as your. How many people did you? How many people did you cover with heroism?
3.
3. Did you put markers on the 3 that you covered?
No.
We should do that now.
David, I gave you the markers.
Sorry. What do you need?
3
Okay.
markers.
David,
All right. I was reading up evasion.
It's okay. It's okay.
If the attack, whether
I thought we agreed.
if the attack was saved for half damage, you can use evasion.
so
that
it's
would
not
be-
just area effect.
It's not just area of effect, but it has to be saved for half damage. Then you can use
And
evasion.
dex saves. And dex saves.
No, it's a dex save for half damage. Your character can use evasion. So
Yes.
it's not
dex
just
save. Yeah.
dex save for an attack. Okay, yeah. Because obviously a dex save for jumping.
Concentration.
Yes, indeed it is.
A bound creature or one squeezing through an area cannot use evasion. So that would be duh, of course. So if you're grappled, you can't use evasion.
Okay, we're going to continue on with the conversation.
Which makes sense, of course. If you're grappled, you can't use evasion.
And then you need another one for concentration.
Yeah, I need the concentration token as well.
By the way, Hazel, your makeup tonight looks wonderful.
So
Who
we
did it?
got
Thank
who's
you.
covered with heroism?
The 3 with the blue things.
Well, I
The 3 at
can't.
this end of the
3 at the
table.
end of the table. The 3 I could actually reach out to.
Okay. In that case, No, because he's annoyed at you. Varian, he's going to cast Dispel Magic on you.
Ah,
Whoa.
As his jaw opens up again, and instead of the aching hand that pops out again, he hits a vial of like giant tar-like material, slams into you, and then as it goes off your body, as you're like, ew, you just feel that heroism is no longer a part of you.
Well, we got the tokens up.
Well, I needed to know who was affected, that's why. And he's gonna fly over the pit, 30 feet up into
So
the
we
air.
got 20,
No.
30.
Take this one. Because he has a lot of movement.
This is gonna be one epic battle, guys.
Oh, great.
This is
Yeah,
not
that
gonna
would, that
go
would be about
quick.
right. Okay, as he flies up in the air,
Well, he's down 2 spots.
Yep.
now it's the zombies' turns. So, move every single zombie on the table to the closest person, because they're dumb as fuck.
so that's the one with the flesh?
And
Yes, they
Yeah.
have some sort of flesh on
So
them. And
not skeleton.
if they're human, because I ran out of zombie miniatures, just
Lemurian
they're zombies.
I can't tell. I think it's me.
how far can they move?
They can move. That's a very good question.
I think 30?
10 feet.
These are all
Zombies are slow.
skeletons?
10 feet.
No, they're not.
Those look like skellies.
20 feet. Haha.
20 feet. 20 feet.
If they're going over rumble, everyone. If you're going over pieces of rubble, it's half movement because of difficult terrain.
Only one of them made it to me then.
So
That one still made it to me, right?
if
Yeah.
they can't get to someone, have them dash.
Nope, he's
No,
only
he
20.
didn't.
Oh,
Have him
dash.
okay, so
if they can't
that
get to someone.
the
yeah.
one on Hazel had to dash, and one of the 2 on me had to dash.
Okay. And these will have to dash then.
So then in that case, for those that did not dash, how many are with striking distance? Person to person first.
One.
I've got one.
There's one on Varian, one on Sparks.
Yeah, I got one. Well, actually, I have a 4 right now, but I got one to get me.
Okay, one of them that did not dash.
Correct.
Okay, so
One didn't move.
he's going to do a slam attack on you. Ugh, nope. As you take him on upon your shield, as the rest of them are still scrambling forward, as their various different bodies in different positions of decomposure, decomposition. Anyway,
Decomposure, decomposition,
Yeah.
same thing.
Baron, you had one.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. 15.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
No.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
1.
Right infected on your sheet.
Uh-oh. Infected. That's not
It
good.
is not.
I'm just gonna go.
And a d6.
I think it's fine.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as you turn around and one of the zombies, as its head.
Magic. Magic.
It is not.
2.
2. As that 2 points of damage, as you put your arm up, that is naturally deterrent to most physical attacks, as it bites down on your arm and it gets to just enough. You feel some. Actually, no, never mind. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't get through my temp, but it's still.
It's still
Hey,
hit.
Martin feels funny.
Yeah, something.
tingly.
Something is currently gnawing on it still.
This is not a
That's
chicken
a weird
bone.
feeling.
Anyone else?
Oh, the rest of them had to run.
Okay. Yeah. Ek, it is your turn. Davus, you're on deck. Sonny, you're after that.
I'll just rotate it around again.
Bonus action. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, that freaking hurts. And I'm raging.
Okay, use your bonus action to rage.
Yep.
Making a whole hell amount of noise and get
Bam,
yourself
bam, bam,
amped
bam,
up.
bam. And okay, we got rough
So don't
terrain.
pay attention
These
to
2
him,
are
not the
bad
ropes.
dudes right here. We got 2 zombies here, 3 zombies, 4 zombies there.
Yeah, you got a bunch of zombies.
Yeah, Sparks has a
Oh,
bunch of
good.
them.
It's time to fuck shit up. Pardon me.
The fog's great, but it's fucking hard to see.
Try to keep it out of the way of the camera.
All right. So I come by Sparks and actually politely go, "Pardon me," and then step in.
As
and,
one of the zombies are on his shield right now, just kind of hung on to it.
Pardon me. You have a disgusting growth.
Make an attack roll. I
By
love
all means, it's great and useful.
Let's see here. I don't have advantage unless I do reckless, but I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna do reckless. These are zombies.
All right. And plus, it's poetic. I love it.
We're gonna do reckless because they're zombies. Or at least I think they are. We're gonna find out if they're not regular zombies real fast. Natural 20.
Well, nice. Almost like a chopping block. You, Sparks, lift it up so there's almost like a chopping block for his head, and you just bring it down like an executioner.
And that would be 11 plus, unfortunately I rolled 7 and a 4, so 11 plus 7, so
Name is dead.
18 strike.
Without even a chance.
He's clawing on with his head and his arms, and literally it's right through his hands and his head, so his hands are still on the shield.
As his hands are still on the shield, as the head thunk, falls over onto your lap and towards your knees, as the hands are still kind of clawed on, as you see the hands still moving around a bit. The rest of the body.
I call that a zombie.
Second attack. Where's the next one?
There's
Take him off
one
the
right in
board
front
first
of
of
you.
all.
Did you already do it?
No, he hasn't taken him off the board yet.
So
Thank you.
take that one off. There's another one right in front of you.
Excellent.
Do you want to
more?
Leave him over there, just on to the side.
So we can keep track of how many we killed.
No.
No.
Okay, something else.
This would be 21 to hit.
Hits for a zombie.
What's that roll? Double tap?
And that would be 10 plus 17 points.
17 points total. Name another end.
Good. The undead fortitude didn't kick in.
Nope.
So
As you see the other zombie.
And the other creature around it.
it's a first strike this way and a second strike this way. So
As you-
literally, there's arms in the air as I go right through the arms and right through the head. So it's
With two
head
strikes,
off
one-
down an arm, head off down an arm.
Nice. Two executioner, one literally chopping block as you bring it down all the way to your feet, and you see the zombie coming toward you. As it's about to lurch forward without a surge of movement, you bring it back using his momentum to go through under his armpit, up over to his neck, and half his head.
Hey. Hashtag.
No, I don't want to turn anymore.
I turn and walk out the
The
door.
boss battle just goes, I can't. Please.
Everyone in the entire room, including all
If
the
you
zombies,
notice, I did a
just
shitty
leave
job.
So is this where I dab?
Stop it, it's spinning.
No.
Is that your end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Tavus, it is your turn.
Yes, it is, and I already know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so
Sonny, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm measuring.
yeah, I'm gonna fire an arrow on the guy next to Hazel,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just move and tuck myself behind that, and I'm gonna use my
Weapons
bonus
rack.
action to hide
Okay.
behind the weapons rack. Obviously, there's still people like to the sides here that can see me, but the main people won't be able to. So
Zombies are pretty fucking stupid.
yeah,
And there's plenty of stuff around there.
it's a 19 to hit the zombie,
Yes, hits, unless it's a super zombie.
and it's
We
within,
don't know, Nick.
It's within.
We're asking.
It's within 5 feet of an ally, so I get my sneak attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, those look pretty. That's gonna be.
Family didn't promise
So that's gonna be 28 points of damage to the zombie.
It dies.
Yeah, so
I can't even roll that
it,
on the
it literally, and that was one of the ones that had to dash. It didn't even get
okay,
an attack.
it's next to Hazel.
It's next
Yeah.
to Hazel.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck.
As soon as you release the arrow on the side of his head, a puff of ash.
9.
You fail, and that ash of its body suddenly kicks and gets into your senses, and you start coughing and hacking. And you are currently at disadvantage on all saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks.
I am so fucking sorry.
Put a thing on her.
Was
please.
not aware of that.
Put a black.
I don't think
We fought
anybody was
zombies
aware.
before.
Forgot about that.
I don't remember zombies exploding like that.
These are
Because you weren't here for
zombies.
the last one.
Oh, okay.
These are ash zombies. These zombies
They're ash
died in a
zombies.
horrific fire accident.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then a 24 on my stealth roll.
You said disadvantage on save.
Attack, basically everything. Attack rolls,
Disadvantage.
ability checks, and saving throws. So pretty much everything.
Is she able to remake that save?
Why?
No, I'm asking.
I don't know.
That's not
No, at the end.
like on her next turn kind of thing. Is she able to?
Who are you asking?
Let me suffer. I'll find out on my turn.
She will find out soon enough.
I rolled a 14.
I wasn't trying to
assuming
metagame. It was literally just curiosity asking.
I
the
know,
DM.
but I'm not going to tell you what the zombies are made of.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
It's a good question, but no. I'm
Dead
not gonna tell
bones,
you.
ligaments, black.
Is that it, Devers?
Yeah.
Take him off the board, by the way. He's dead.
I did.
24 on stealth, if you didn't hear, and then I'm. Jesus
The rest of the
Christ.
zombies, no fucking idea.
Even the ones that I'm not behind anything from, like these guys over here, should still see me. But
They're pretty stupid.
Cool. Zombies.
Sonny, it is your turn.
Oh, brother! You can do it!
Yay!
Hackers.
Unfortunately,
What did you just do?
This inspired him.
I inspired him.
Gave him
You can do it.
He's quite literally the random guy on the street seeing something happen. He's like, "Hey, you can do it!" Thank you, random civilian. He's literally that guy.
The guy over the pit, make an intelligence save, please. Unless he wants to counter.
What is your distance from him, if I may ask?
60 feet.
You're within 60 feet?
Yeah.
He's gonna use his last counter spell.
Good.
Hey, last one.
Use them all. Yay for counterspelling a cantrip.
Actually, hold on.
No,
He did it.
called it.
Why would I not do it?
He does have an intelligence of 12. I'll do an Arcana roll. Because that was my
Intelligence
mistake.
12 isn't very high.
He cast a counter spell.
Well, it would have been bad news from Hetty not, so.
what were you trying to do?
Mind Sliver?
Oh, those are nasty.
Which would have sucked for last.
Cantrip too.
And it doesn't have very good intelligence, so.
That's a cantrip.
Yeah. It is one of the newest, nastiest cantrips.
Beautiful.
And I move right outside of
Hazel, you're on deck. Hazel, your turn.
Hugging the wall.
Okay, so these guys, are they actually invisible or were they just figures that.
No, they're there. They're
Okay.
this giant purple. Oh, they're like a different semblance of what took possession of you, but they seem to be heavily agitated of these dwarven individuals. Some of them elven, some of them dwarven, most of them dwarven, and they seem to be crackling with energy.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna attack the zombie that's behind Varian.
Thank you.
That one? Very well.
And kill it.
Okay.
And you've been doing half movement because you were in the.
She's only 10 feet away.
Okay. So
And
it's
she's
still 20. It's still difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So it's half your movement. If you dash, because you're mobile, it won't cost anything.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, I used less than half of my movement to get over.
That's fine. Just making sure you keep, remember that.
Disadvantage was 13 plus 9 for 22.
13. Oh, it hits.
Yeah.
Using your 3/4 staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 plus 6, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Name its end. It's undead fortitude. Did not kick in.
Well, this is making up for last time.
Yeah, I know. Those super zombies back there.
Oh, the one. What was his name?
You never gave him a name?
Bob?
No, we gave a
She
name
named
to
it.
a specific zombie.
Oh, yeah.
There was one zombie that would not.
Tim, I think.
It was Tim. It was Tim.
So unlike
The guy
Tim,
that got
as
stepped
you-
on by the undead giant troll.
No, Tim wasn't. Oh no, Tim was the one that kept going.
He got stepped on. Just
Hazel, as you go around
You can do
a
it.
very almost like a Ninja Warrior-esque kind of fashion, going up these rubble pieces and making sure you're not stepping on these miniaturized blocks so they don't explode on you. You get up to the top and just take the back part of it and use the momentum to strike the back of his head as he barrels over as his head doubles over to his torso, completely disconnecting from his from his spinal cord, and he doubles over into the pit.
As I hear Hazel's staff swinging behind me, I clench for a second, so I see what she does, and then I give her a smile, and I see she got that zombie from me.
Oh, jeez. I love it. So you have another attack and a bonus action. And about half your movement.
Okay. That's all my movement, and I'm gonna attack. Is it a ghosty?
It's a specter. Yeah.
Okay, ghosty.
As you turn around, as this agitated dwarf individuals curling to the side, as you're just screaming with rage.
13.
Check. 13 hits. What damage?
No, that's good point.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. As you do one strike, thwack! It's part of its body. Almost like it's being torn apart. And then slowly reforms.
And then can I...
You have a bonus action, which you can use a key point for Flurry of the Blows, which, don't forget your open hand strike.
The open hand technique, you mean?
Yes, that.
Yeah, screw it.
As you use a key point to get 2 more strikes, your first attack.
First attack,
These are unarmed, so they're not going to be...
14.
Oh, wait, no.
Can she use this stuff on her own?
I think, if I remember correctly, the staff allows you to use your... Double check your weapon.
I remember that.
Well, I was rolling disadvantage.
I think it's a one-time... Well, no, it's part of the 3-segment staff.
Yeah.
I don't see anything about it.
May I see the card?
Yeah.
Yeah. Among simple weapon, 3 smith, double weapon. No, it's when she's not using. So she can use a bonus action to strike once, or she can do a key point to strike twice, but it would be with your unarmed strike, not with the staff.
Yeah. I don't suppose I can use the Dwarven Hospitality, though, right?
Okay. So you have.
I'm just double checking.
You have to choose one melee weapon because you can have them on your side, but to actually wield to the 3-segment staff with the dwarven knuckles, it's going to be a little difficult.
I'm already at disadvantage.
It's up to you.
Okay. No, it's fine. I'll roll on it. But it was a 13 to hit again.
Yes.
For 10 points of damage.
Name is End.
I'm gonna punch him in his stupid face.
As he looks like he's about to screech with all his passion, you just go, no. And you go,
Stop that.
as he just dissipates.
Okay, and I know I have another flurry of blows, technically, but
And you have a guy right here, in here.
She has no one.
I'm technically too far because difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain. It's
Can you
unfortunate.
reach the guy on top of the pillar?
Unfortunately, no. He's like way up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's technically on the ceiling hugging the pole right now because these things can fly.
Okay.
Which is why I put him on top of the pillar instead of putting something all the way fucking up there. Anyway,
Okay. Well, one less thing to attack.
Yep.
it is the Wraith's turn. This fine elven individual that's slightly incorporeal and see-through, it's made of shadow. Suddenly, not that one. It's the one
The one
that's
that's
liquidy.
Or the one
Liquidy?
above the pit.
Oh, the one that's like clear with black?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's on it's on the other staircase. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
turn
it's on
it.
the
She
other
can't see it because it's behind a pillar.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. I couldn't see it because of the fog. There we go. I was like, where is he?
That's
Alright.
right.
He suddenly just his face elongates and his skin becomes transparent, showing nothing but the shadowy skull underneath. It's just fine elven attire suddenly just starts lifting up and going various different directions as if he's being hit with different winds as his robes tatter in many different places. Ah, that's right. I'm gonna need this. And Hazel, you're the closest one, right?
I don't know, am I? Is it me or Bear?
60 feet flight.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 60. 50.
60 will be right on.
It's flying, so it would be.
I think I'm more
It would be right.
in the sight.
I would have been 5 feet
Yeah.
further just because
It would be right over her.
Are you sure it's not the
big?
big
Can I small one?
crystal with the black?
Oh, I made the wrong one.
I don't know. Is it?
Wait, which one?
You said that. You said this one.
Yeah, I said that one.
Oh, then that one's closer to me.
Where are you?
I'm right there.
He's next to the pillar.
Yeah, he's gonna
Can
go
it
after
fly?
you. Yeah, he can fly.
Yeah.
Is he still flying or no? Is he
Oh,
done?
he's
flying?
kind of
always
flying
fly.
close to the
He
ground.
always fly. He's
So
just flying.
literally only
Is
a
he
couple
above
feet off the
him?
ground.
Should we put a flying token on him?
Yes. He's always flying, but if he's on, he's just right next to Barian right now, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Alright.
But he's always flying. Because technically he doesn't have.
He doesn't have the footies.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop reading.
Barian, opening up your eyes again, smiling the hazel, everything goes incredibly dark and darker and
Behind
darker to
you!
the pitch black as you turn around and just almost like a freaking jump scare as it just goes beeline straight towards you with its arm extended out.
Oh no, not darkness.
18?
To hit, yes.
All right, I need to make a Constitution saving throw. 88s.
No, I don't want to do this today.
Oh, jeez.
How about?
I rolled 4.
Okay.
What happened to all my D8s? Ah, jeez. There we
It
go.
was hard to do them.
Take his dice. I can't roll damage.
That's okay.
Oh, no, that's not good. Okay.
Yes, it is. It's good for us.
Enough. No, it is.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
not. Never mind.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, usually he's happy when he hurts us. That's why we were confused.
Take 22 points of necrotic damage and reduce that from your maximum hit points.
Wow.
As it goes right next to you, and that's all its movement? Is that all its
It
movement?
has way more movement.
No, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35, it's going to go into the pit and disappear. As it flies by you, you see parts of the
Does he get
coloration
an
of your
attack of
skin.
opportunity? Is it
He does. See the coloration of your skin, your hair, and your entire being almost like being lifted towards it, almost like Harry Potter style. As it just sucks you into him. As he flies by, you get an attack of opportunity.
That's okay.
Okay? As it flies by.
Don't want to use your reaction, huh? Save
Thank
it.
you, Seabury. You sucked me. I'm going to kill you.
It is the alchemist's turn.
That's way different than Sunny described it.
The alchemists are going to go back and forth, doing their thing, helping the nameless individual at the top as they stir this harsh liquid that is bubbling.
Is that what these things are next to the?
Yeah, they're the chunky skeletons
Yeah.
at the
Okay.
top.
All right.
Just signify who they are.
All right.
I had to signify them somehow.
Yep,
They're
yep,
going
yep,
back
yep,
hard
yep.
and pouring these strange dark ichors into the pools as they stir around. As another one picks up a what looks like a skull fragment that is using as a trough and getting this tarrous liquid and transferring over to the tub, pouring it very delicately as the master breaks things into place.
Oh, we gotta do
chanting
something about
under
that.
his breath.
Really have to do something about that.
Those that are getting closer now, halfway there, you hear this echoing screams that you heard in the tavern that are coming from the ceiling, from the crystal orb, and now at this gooey center above the tub that is screaming and screaming like distant people, hundreds of thousands of people away, hundreds of them that seem to unify in a chant, in some strange language.
Shut him up.
I need to roll something. Ooh, that's good. Okay. It is the sword raid's turn. He cannot fly. But that's not going to stop him to stay where he is and take out his longbow.
Nope. Nope. Going for that guy next.
Yeah, that would be fair.
And he's going to
Take out the
shoot.
range.
Sonny, where are you?
Way in the back.
He cannot see Sunny.
Too much in the way. Got it.
No. Definitely.
There's zombies, there's wraiths, there's barrels, there's a
He'll
pillar.
I think
No,
Let's get
he's
one
got a
started.
personal vendetta against Varian.
Line of sight. There we go. That's what he's looking to right now.
He does have line of sight on Barian.
So
He pulled. as where his great axe would be normally, no, not great axe, battle axe would be, that has a bit of a almost like a gyration to it, not gyration, has fragmentation to the edge of it. It drops it and it blows away in the wind, and his hands grab Shadow. That suddenly, shut up.
Oh no, he's gyrating!
No, not the gyration!
Who cast Tasha's irresistible dance?
Guys, I told you you're going into Boogie Town.
I'm at the party board. Look at me.
As he takes 2 arrows of Shadow and shoots them towards you.
Shadow arrows.
Shadow arrows.
That means you just need to shine a flashlight and they won't hurt, right?
No, but I can see darkness, so he has disadvantage.
You know, we could shine a flashlight.
Yeah,
We could shine a flashlight if flashlights existed.
Oh yeah, shit.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yep.
Yeah, flashlight as in cast light.
And that one's going to hit definitely with a natural 18.
Okay, who knows dancing lights?
It's supposed to be
I
had a
know
bar. It's
plain light. I know plain
I'm
light.
about to have a bard.
What would I be able to do?
5, 10,
If only some-
19 points of
I don't have that.
piercing damage. Had to double check that.
What kind of bard?
Magic, I assume, this time.
It is not.
Oh,
So take 6 off. Yeah,
sweet.
it is not. I had to double check that. Okay. Oh, well, I guess that's why I forgot. So, on the second arrow, he pulls out a little further out, and the shadow cling to it before they transfer into your body. You take 2 points in necrotic damage.
2 points.
2d8 to 2 1s.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't like you.
That could suck if you get hit real.
By the way, Nick, I didn't get to re-roll for that one save, right? At the end of my turn.
It was at the end of your turn. Make another saving throw.
Okay. At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Nope.
It sucks that way. But what did you roll?
8.
Oh, nope.
Lower than my first roll.
You're too busy.
Sparks, it is your turn.
Oh,
I'm still hitting.
Yeah.
Like, that's the important thing, I guess.
get all the way around to me then.
Until it gets around to when I need to make saves.
Derek, it is your turn next after a few things happen.
I go for you. What was your roll?
No, he's back at the top.
No, he's
Oh, that's right.
he's the top. You're the last.
Let's rub it in a little bit.
I didn't mean to sound quite that mean when I said it.
No, he's the top. You're last.
Yeah. All right, guys, come on. Let's keep it going. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night.
Where's the battle music?
It died down. It'll come back.
Oh.
See? It just came back.
The next turn started.
All right, I've got 2 zombies in front of me. I'm gonna take my 9-ring broadsword and bring it down right between the shoulder and the neck on the first one.
Okay, roll your attack.
Yeah,
28.
he is.
That's a natural 20.
Hits, roll your damage. And this is a zombie?
Yes, this
Okay.
is a zombie.
There's no fucking way you're not gonna kill it.
Unless it rolls its undead fortitude.
Can't
Oh,
take a
yeah.
natural 20.
Oh, can't. That's
Oh,
right.
that's true.
Thank you for reminding me.
I did forget. I rolled it.
Well, we remember because we're all dumb. You know what's going on.
That is going to be 16 points of slashing.
Name is end.
No, I'm stupid.
Just going to cut it right in twain.
Biceps.
Next one.
As one of them
Exactly the
tries
same
to
way.
grab you, and the hand's still clenching on to the shield. One of the, it almost looks like one of them's giving a thumbs up.
Right through the neck and the shoulder. Other side, right through the neck and the shoulder.
There's one finger like this on the shield.
And the other's a thumbs
That's
up.
going to be a
The
23.
other one's a thumbs up.
22.
23.
Hits. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we haven't even-
9 points.
We haven't made
9
it
points.
10 feet.
As you take your sword and stab it. Sorry, as you continue the momentum, it gets stuck as it cuts through most part of his body, as his entire body almost bisects, as his arms and kind of pulls him back together.
And I'm going to smack him with my shield.
Okay, make a athletics check.
Are those doors supposed to be open?
Are you trying to push him or are you trying to shove him?
I guess those are the
I'm
Are
hitting
you
him with a
trying-
shield.
What are you trying to do?
Oh,
With
shut up. I'm gonna make him knock him prone.
Knock him prone? Okay, thank you. What'd you roll?
Athletics check. That is going to be a 15.
He got a 9. So you suddenly pushing him off your sword at the same time. He goes for a body still separated mostly all the way to the almost past the inner part of the ribs.
Okay, I'm going to use the rest of my movement.
Five.
I'm going to climb up here. Just step on a crate. So I can get better
Okay,
vantage
are you still
point.
within range of that prone zombie?
No.
Attack of opportunity! Oh, not actually.
Yeah,
not
not my ankles. Ankle biter.
Yeah. 22.
Miss.
There's a zombie like again his teeth
Missed it better.
full of metal from that direwolf cloak as he just and he bites on and he gets nothing but direwolf fur in his mouth.
Little bitch.
Throw him off the ground. Skeletons. First of all, how many are going to join the fray?
No, none of them.
They're nice skeletons, right? That's a thing.
They saw the errors in their ways and they're upset that their master was rude.
I just
Stole
like
their skin.
I just like
Chris?
to point out this has only been 6 seconds.
Going to put them on.
Right behind the big guy, right?
They came from this area
Uh-huh.
and that area. So 2 from here, 1 from there. And they're going to go to the railing.
Of course.
Can you stop
Well, you only gave me 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 from
So
there,
1
from
over
And
there.
one over here.
Stop saying it. These are
Put him over the railing there. I can't reach.
Got it.
Great, skeletons.
As they take out, the other skeletons are going to get within shooting distance.
Alright.
So this one is actually going to go up onto the staircase over here with 30 feet of movement.
You can see the beam.
10, 15, 20, 15.
Yep, and that one is going to stay where it is because it's a very good place. This one is going to engage into Sparks because he's stupid.
That's a lot of stuff in the way.
20.
Yep, that's pretty much his movement. And there are the other skeletons. What about this one?
I don't see your light. Oh,
Is that a skeleton?
that looks
Yeah.
like a skeleton.
Okay, he's going to go up on the staircase
I
as
should
well.
block out
Skinny
for that.
boy.
Actually, if he can, he's going to try to climb as much as he can.
What's his move?
30.
So that make it 60 if he's sprinting.
15, 25.
He's 25 right now.
Okay, but he
That's
can,
rough
see, he can
terrain.
see Sparks.
Yes.
Where's Hazel?
Way over
Yeah.
there.
Okay, and there's... Okay, so how many skeletons are on the board?
I think the rest of them are skeletons except for one
2,
zombie.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not the alchemists, just the skeletons.
Yeah,
So
you
not the big chunky
He
skeletons.
didn't count.
So 3,
Oh, not these ones?
Yeah.
6, 7, 7,
7?
Is that guy an alchemist too? This chunky boy?
8. So there's 8.
If it's a big chunky one, yes, it's
Three.
alchemist.
Okay, just the other 3 were all
7,
you know,
8.
doing a specific thing.
So wait,
9.
this one?
10. There's
Yes.
10 of them.
1, 2,
So we'll
3,
do the railing first. So 3 of the
6,
railings.
7, 8,
2
9,
of them are going to
missed another
shoot
one up there.
towards...
10. Okay.
So we're going to say
Total 10. 10.
1, 2, 3, 4 are going to shoot towards Sparks.
Okay, yeah, I think it's in here.
Yeah, and you're big and tall.
I'm a 7-foot metal man standing on
I'm
a
going to
crate.
check the range. 80 feet. Are any of them beyond 80 feet?
No.
I don't think so. As a bunch of them take
25
out
foot room.
very poor maintained short bows and just open fire on you. As that was how many?
Behind the
1,
shield!
2, 3, 4. So that's 4. Technically 5 because the one over there. So
Incoming!
shields up. 2 of them.
On game.
2 miss. Other 2. 2 miss. Oh. 1 more.
Stormtrooper zombies.
Nope. And for the one that is in melee,
Are they missing that bad?
yeah.
Oh jeez. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be using the shield.
So very 300 like.
there to take
You hear dun, 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 as you hear. You just 300 duck down behind your shield as one of the skeletons clang along with a broken spear towards your shield as all the arrows and just spray off in glorious combat.
Write the rest of them off. Cinematic as
No,
fuck.
none of them were stuck in it.
Cinematic as fuck.
Anyway,
What does that word mean?
all right. So that side of the board is taken care of. We have how many skeletons are going to be
4.
shooting at Hazel?
There's 3 here. There's one up here.
Actually, 3 of them on the floor are going to shoot towards.
Only like.
Who's in less cover?
Hazel has less cover because Varian from these guys is behind a pole.
Yeah, exactly. I just noticed that.
2 could shoot at her and 2 could shoot at him. If they want.
They're going to go for the one without less cover if possible.
Because I don't think the one up here can see me. Can it?
Turn it.
Oh,
Barely.
Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
sorry. I was seeing at it from a different angle.
Okay, so we'll say 3 towards Hazel, 1 towards Varian.
Okay.
Is that all of them on that side?
Yep.
Okay.
If you don't include the chunky gravitationally challenge.
That is
chunks.
correct. They're busy doing
No
something
chunky
else.
boys.
So Hazel, first arrow. That's a natural 8. That's probably not going to hit.
+10.
Can you deflect flying objects yet?
So yeah, that's not going to hit. Second one, 14.
No.
Third one, that's a natural 18 plus 4. That's a 22.
Yeah.
Okay. So one arrow does hit.
Deflect
Use your
missile.
reaction to deflect missiles.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d10. D10?
I believe it's D10 plus 5 plus monk level.
Yeah.
I had D10 plus 12 written down.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
combined
5 plus 1.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, you're 7 plus 5, so that's 12.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gonna do more quick.
9 plus 12 for.
You catch the arrow?
21.
Would you like to use a key point to float it back? Towards
Sure.
anyone within?
No damage.
You can choose other ones if you want as well.
No, I'll throw it back at whichever
It
one.
would be the one on the balcony.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Roll your attack. At disadvantage because it's beyond
Yeah.
30 feet.
Oh, because she's at
Oh, and then you're
disadvantage.
already disadvantaged.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
At disadvantage. Period. I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Nice.
Roll a d6 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, nice.
6 plus 5.
You hit the very center of his rib cavity and shoot through his ribs and into
Thank you,
his
Dicey Elf.
spine and completely shatter his spine, and his whole body just collapsed inward.
He's dead.
Oh my
Take
god.
him off.
Nice.
You one-shotted him with
Yeah.
a reaction with his own arrow.
Yes.
That would be cinematically epic. Cinematically epic.
Yes.
Now it
That
is.
would be cinematic as fuck. Can we get some narrow time here?
Is there any more
Around the arrow.
skeletons on this
That
side?
was worth the
No, that was
reaction.
it.
Okay, yeah, you guys cleared
the
this
key
side
point.
out, yeah. Battery's dying. Okay, so it is the Spectre's turn. The 3 remaining Spectres are gonna, well, this Spectre's gonna go towards Ado, down to there. This Spectre is gonna,
We're very slowly carving our way through these people. Actually, it's only been 6 seconds.
One
This is
round.
still the first round.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to
where's my Spectres?
the top.
Round 2.
Oh, you lost the paper. They just disappeared.
Fight!
No, I did that.
We haven't even done 12 seconds.
Okay, here we go.
This is the end of round 1.
They have 50 feet of movement. Okay, so this one is gonna fly up to this pole and just kind of hover behind it, but way up in the air if possible. We'll just put him like that, yeah. How much movement did he use to get over there?
If he's going up higher, probably all because it was 40 to here.
Okay, so he's pretty much on the pole actually. So that's pretty much where he is. One Spectre gets to you, and the other Spectre over here is gonna fly towards Ek with 50 feet of
shit.
flight.
I'm close.
He has fly, so the terrain doesn't do anything.
But wouldn't I be closer?
Yes, but a lot of arrows are going towards you, and it's not going to.
So you're obviously taken care of.
Yeah.
Right.
You're dead, as far as it's concerned.
Yeah. You hear? Is this angry, almost like
Hey,
Angry team.
no, like Ghostbusters Slimer coming around the corner. It's just coming around the corner and coming to get you.
that was really cool. So far, clearly the coolest thing.
Oh, that's a 17. That's not a 7. Okay, so that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh shit, that is.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Advantage on damage against. Okay, it's con now.
You take
Advantage on strength and con. Nope, no okay. Here we go. Con. Saving throw. Okay. 19.
That's good. So you're fine, but you do take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, it's necrotic, so not half.
No, it's not half. As it quite literally plunges its fingers into you and lifts up with its entire body as a little bit of you.
Are you lifting me?
No, well, it lifted your soul. As you feel your body, like something inside just broke. How much movement did it expend on that?
It was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40.
It's going to fly 10 feet up. And put 10 feet up
Oh,
in the
you
air.
fucker.
Make a attack of opportunity if you want to use a reaction.
Damn right.
Okay.
Damn right.
Attack.
You're staying down here, you little fuck, because I am going to go a bite attack.
Ooh. Okay, make an attack.
Let's see if you can pick my ass up.
I don't think I was looking for your ass, but okay. Let Eck do his thing.
Damn
Might
it.
still hit.
No, you're Eck, man. You can hit.
13 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh!
Told you.
Roll your damage.
1d6 plus 6.
I haven't gotten this skills.
That is 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
Told you.
I clamped on. Now, hopefully, he is able to be grappled. We're going to find out. Because if he's grappled, he's got to try and pick my ass up. If he's going to fly 10 feet away, he
And
is going
drop
to
you
take
over the
me
pit.
with him.
And drop you over the pit.
So, as
Let
your
go.
jaws, non-magical, bite into this specter, this non-body spiritual entity that we can see through, you feel something as you bite down on its torso, trying to lift him up as your jaws and pull back. Itself rips, and as it disappears.
You got
As
your
it's
soul back.
immune to grapple.
Damn it.
Still the damage.
That was,
As you feel
that was still epic as shit.
However, the taste of it, strangely ionizing. It's weird. It's like licking a battery.
Oh well.
It's a little tingly. Hazel!
That was
Another
my
one comes to
reaction.
you.
But yep.
That was my reaction.
Yes, that
So
was.
that was not my attack round.
No, that was just a reaction. Natural 4?
No.
Plus 4?
No.
Okay. It tries to, but you're able to dodge out of the way, not letting it touch you, even a moment as it flies away. Attack.
It was something about catching the arrow.
Yep, as it just flies away, and it's going to go up 20 feet up. 20 feet up from Hazel.
Where did his go? Just straight up in the air 10 feet?
Yeah,
Gotta be 20.
because it used a lot of its
I thought that
movement in
was
order
like
to.
That's 15.
That's 15. This would be.
Just use it. Just use the pillar. Don't put the base on it. That'll do.
Okay. Derek, it is your turn.
All right.
Where we at, Derek? All the way to the side.
All right. So I'm going to use acrobatics to hop, skip, and jump over the 3 barrels.
Specifically like that, and every time you.
Skip and a jump.
Yeah, it's like one of those pop-up things, kind of.
So roll acrobatics or
Sure.
athletics.
Well, no, it's just difficult terrain, unfortunately.
So you're good.
Yeah, so you're good. It's just half your movement.
All right. And go ahead and stab whatever this is in front.
Skelly boy.
Skeleton boy, roll for attack.
Okay.
Baron, you're on deck.
Does a 12 hit?
It does not. Rapier, as you bring your rapier up, it takes its spear. Hold on, this one was the. This is not the one on Sparks. This one takes up the partially destroyed chunk of shielding that almost looks like part of a table, brings it up, and just sticks it into the wood as it just wrenches your arm as it twists it out of the way, and you have to pull it back before anything else.
Okay.
You have a bonus action attack if you want.
Yeah, I will hit him with the offhanded
Rapier. No, dagger.
dagger.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wield a rapier in both hands.
The one that's been shattered?
Yeah, repair it.
Ah, that's a good point. All right, fine. Yeah, dagger.
Yeah, it's not. It's shattered.
But that's a normal roll. I don't get my.
We'll get your sneak attack if you hit.
You get it. It's just like your normal rapier for attack, but it's
Okay.
just a D4.
Right.
So roll a
I'm
D20.
trying to determine if I get my +8 or not, though.
Well,
To hit?
Yeah.
to hit, it's +5 plus your proficiency, so yes.
Yeah. So, okay. Fine.
It's the exact same thing.
All right. So that'll be a 16.
Yes, that hits. As you take your dagger almost very sneakily, as it does not see it coming, and you shank him in the side of the head, killing most people, but it's a fucking skeleton. And you get your sneak attack on it. Because you're an asshole.
Hey.
Just because he has one doesn't mean he is one.
Well, the skeleton doesn't have one.
He isn't one.
No, he is.
No, he isn't.
You didn't know the guy.
He's a bona fide enemy.
He's my brother's friend.
Well, he's boned right now.
13 points of damage.
13 points.
Sorry, I learned it from you.
exactly what he had.
Hazel
Take him off the
walks
board.
out of the room.
As you take
Just
him on side of the
slice
skull,
his neck.
as you wrench it and take your rapier and just swoop, and sling the skull fragment over into the pit.
Missing.
Nice popping sound.
Anything else?
Yeah, I like to hide behind the pillar if I can.
Well, you can move behind it, but you used your bonus action already.
Oh. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I'd like to stealth if
Did you
possible,
wanna
but
move?
You move,
wanna
you use
move
your
right now?
action and bonus action. How
I
much
didn't move my full movement, did I?
No.
How much movement?
So I
do you
still
have?
have movement
difficult
left.
terrain,
Well, I
you move through
hop, skipped,
spots.
and jumped over the boxes.
So yeah, it's 30.
So yeah,
Because it's difficult terrain.
the difficult terrain is making it hard to move around. In this
Difficult
place.
terrain
Okay,
doubles
sorry.
your move. Or half your move, sorry. Doubles the
Right,
party.
but I was kind of going over it because
Yeah.
I was hopping on box,
It's
box,
still
box.
difficult terrain.
All right, never mind.
Okay, it is now the nameless individual. He is going to use his action again as he seems to beckon towards some of the alchemists as all of them stop stirring and seem to break up the last bit of the tar. There's plenty of tar-like liquid stuff left, but they seem to grab buckets of full and bring it over and seem to add to the pouring towards it as he's beckoning towards them, as he's seeming to do a bit of incantation. So, in a language that nips at the very corners of your psyche. This chant is unnatural, every means necessary, and it's impossible to describe. And as soon as you hear it, it immediately leaves you, your mind entirely. It is something maddening.
Okay.
I love being mad.
Yep. Take any damage.
Okay?
Uh,
Bury it.
Alright, so I always do smart decisions, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna use my relentless hex as everybody sees my body just all of a sudden just disappear and turn into dust like I got thrown a snapped or something. Then I reappear right here, right behind this bastard.
Quite literally, Baron turns to fine powder of earth and just almost like he's been disintegrated, and then suddenly on the other side, you see him as the head quite literally.
No! No good.
There goes what?
And now I'm gonna grapple
What
this
the
bastard.
heck?
He is a disadvantage on strength.
You're right.
17.
You grapple him.
Alright, and how much does he weigh?
That's a very good question. I didn't calculate that.
Because if he's under my carry weight, I still get my full move, right?
That is incorrect on
Okay.
the rule statements. He's a medium creature, and you're a medium creature.
So-
to drag him, you would have to use half your movement, and you would have to essentially shove him, if I remember correctly.
I can't pull.
I need a book. This is where the grappling thing comes into play.
I have a book.
Book.
If I remember, I'm going to go by this because I'm not going to go on to the book right now. Those that are reading, please read it up. It's grappling is the same thing, but I believe if you're just moving, it's half your movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm
Whereas
ready.
I remember it's half your movement.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, yeah. It's no loss of that kind of.
I agree. I think it's half movement.
All right.
As you continue dragging
If we're
away,
wrong, write down in the comments below. Sorry.
its arm comes around and touches your head. And just like out of reaction as you're pulling it, as he just screams loudly, mentally, as he just wrecks your head, as again, he's chanting this strange language that's entering your mind and leaving you entirely unable to describe it at all, as it's nipping at the very edges of your sanity.
I scream back in Flemish.
Okay, what do you say?
No, it's just screaming in Flemish.
So now we have two on
Oh,
this.
jeez, even Ginger
Yeah.
did that one.
That's what it sounds like.
Scream all you like. I'm still pulling you away from that altar.
Acuron deck, I need to check something.
Making sure.
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Barian.
That's me.
One more.
Holding on.
Definitely holding it.
Yes, do what we do. Do what we always do. Hold on, pretend it's a plan.
I know what I'm doing. Do you? But it made him mad, so it must be the right thing.
Okay. Where's my... here it is. So this dark figure, the Wraithlock puppet, is going to fly over, still maintaining its height, but make sure it gets away from 60 feet from Sunny.
Okay, I have.
It's more than 60.
Yeah.
And it's going to cast Hold Person towards you.
Nuh-uh.
You are currently
Nuh-uh.
grappling. If I remember correctly, it
Reaction.
creates a somatic material.
Look it up. If it's verbal or semantic.
Let me make sure.
I have an answer about the moving or grappled creature, by the way.
Okay.
When you move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but
Carry.
your speed is halved unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller.
So I
than
was
you.
correct. Okay.
Somatic.
Okay, it's 200 size smaller than you was carrying
Then
at full speed.
somatic.
But does it say that when you're grappling you can't use a somatic spoken with it?
Because you can grapple with one arm. You only have to have one arm free, so.
Yeah, it says grapple with one arm.
So
I wrap flying around
so
and
look
I'm
up
just carrying him over my
semantic.
shoulder.
So look up semantic. You have to have both hands free or not. Does it say you can't cast a spell when grappling?
It doesn't say anything.
Doesn't specify that at all.
No.
Ooh. So you're diving deep into the rules.
Rule lawyer! Rule lawyer! Okay.
Cast.
So it might just be a judgment
Okay,
call.
I'll say for the
Grapple.
situation,
5E.
for the situation, I'll say make a general dexterity saving throw.
No.
Okay. As you are wrestling a person that does not want to be grappled, you can cast counterspell, but you would lose the grapple. It is your choice.
I'm not going to use the grapple.
Okay? So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Conditions that stop the character from casting a spell requires a semantic component include the situation where the character's hands are otherwise occupied or unable to use his hands. For example, wielding a weapon or a shield. You know, both, unless you have the Warcaster feat. Goes on not having hands. This applies to druids. You get that?
I'll say that
18
immobilized.
his hands were
18.
preoccupied for now. So 18,
18.
you resist the spell. As
Brother back.
within,
Yeah.
as suddenly shadows start to cling to your body. You just, and it starts to mentally assault you. You shake it off as the shadows seep into your body, and then just seem to dissipate entirely.
Yeah, they have to be restrained not to be able to cast a spell.
Okay, well, end of the roll.
It's okay, this way I didn't have to use my spell, so this works. I wasn't able to use my spell, so I saw the slot. I never resisted the whole person.
Okay.
Thanks to me being able to do it, I rolled a 6 on the d6.
Interesting.
Maybe it had 12 seconds.
Was this guy flying when I grabbed him?
No, he was not.
Okay.
This guy was on the floor, the main guy. So take the 4 zombies, and we're gonna put 2 over here, 2 over here.
Ooh, we got zombies rolling in.
As they just kind of move through the 4. Actually, put
They're
one
just
of them
using the
over here and one of them over there.
This is Boogie Town.
Oh, through the hole in the wall.
Through the hole.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
And the zombies are gonna go zerg whoever they can. So move them as close as possible to wherever they need to go.
Oh, so that's creepy. It like literally just crawls through
Difficult
the wall.
terrain.
And
No, there was a hole in the wall already.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
you can see the
I
hole.
just kind of stumbled through it as you.
Nathan, did you have to run?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, the crawling through would have been creepy. Walking through, not so creepy.
Oh, that's not born zombie.
Zombies.
There is a hole in the wall, though, so yeah.
After Varian?
I just went.
Variant active than you.
Back, then
Sprint,
me.
you had to run.
Don't forget that
Uh,
difficult
20
terrain.
feet of movement.
Yeah.
20 feet of
Go
movement.
ahead
no.
and run.
Oh, yeah, zombies only have 20 feet. That's right.
15.
Because they're.
I don't think any of these guys are going to be able to
And
do
dash,
that,
yeah.
They can get to you
but
at
we'll be
dashing.
You know, resent the day and fear the day when you get a hasted zombie.
I don't want to haste it.
Well, you might have them too.
Anyway, so are any of them within melee range?
9.
All of them had the sprint.
All of them had the sprint? Okay.
No one was within 20 feet of them.
Hey, it is your turn. Even the ones that just came in?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they still get their turn.
Oh wait, there's still this guy here, who is right on Davros.
Don't forget me.
But I'm hiding. Does he even know I'm there?
Let's find out.
That's a good
It
question.
was a 24.
Nope, he's going for me. He can get to
Where'd
me.
you go? Where'd you go?
He's going to
Doesn't even
Sparks
know you're there.
He can get to me.
with a natural 2.
Holy okay, I'm just gonna
And he
leave it
just
like
kind of gets there and just stares at the shiny bits on the armor.
Too much stuff here.
Funnily enough,
Get off
in
me!
the reflection
Get
of
off
the
me!
shiny, I'm clearly there, but he doesn't notice.
Yeah, that's actually what stops him. He goes past you and sees the shiny and sees the reflection. And he kind of turns around.
What?
knocking
And I'm
shit
just sitting
over.
there just like... I was right next to you.
Ek, it is your turn.
I think I just called him the pit.
You taste funny.
There's probably a clown.
Climbing up.
Stop.
Hey, there's one
What?
more.
It's past initiative 20.
There's still one more. He just got out.
Oh no.
Oh, you missed
Past
the lair
initiative 20, so
There's still
therefore
one more
action.
zombie.
Missed the lair action.
lair action.
He just got out. He just has to get out.
Okay.
So lair was busy.
And he can get to Ek without using his dash.
What?
The
Half
lure was
movement?
grappling, so it couldn't cast the spell.
No, he was able to get to you because he was
He
right
already cast
Oh.
it. He used his
Right.
action to do so.
All right, you're right. Yep.
He
can
does
get to me.
nothing. So Nathan, thank you for bringing up the other zombie. He did nothing because he rolled an 11 plus 4 with your freaking buff armor. No, it ain't happening.
No, to me.
Oh, to you?
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay.
There we go.
So he's on me.
Yeah, you're just kind of holding up your sword as his claw, quite literally biting on the edge of the blade. As
I'm
it's-
not interested in you right now.
Yes,
I don't want that one right
As it
there.
lurches forward, it's like cutting into its cheek, and forcing it a big two-finger smile.
I'm just gonna swing next time. Go shink.
Suddenly, everyone suddenly erupting with an immense amount of speed and power. A creature made of shattered bone and reforged material that have icky black tentacles that are almost like vines of a plant that are growing at the joints and parts of the entire body. Something lurches up from the tub, chest forward as its body's arched back with its 4 arms and domed head with almost like spine cords for tentacles on the back of its domed head. Massive creature, of a large creature essentially. Its chest opens up and smacks down on that bowl of green bulby material of souls and consumes it.
Oh shit.
As its arms give in support as it continues to seal itself. As its head snaps into place. As it stands up entirely with reverse joint legs that go back and forward. As it stands up with a tail in the back of all the like shattered bones that have been reformed and re-sewed into a different place to make a new body. As you see a tall 9.5-foot creature that has 4 beefy, long 8 arms that doesn't use it to move around on the floor, but stands tall with its reverse joint and its rib cage that has an alien nature towards it in the center, where you see that pile of souls get crushed and consumed and formed a small, tight nugget that binds quickly as its rough exterior of its no eyes, just a solid plate face, no mouth, and tendrils of spines that kind of flick with twitching and motion as his body comes into itself. It looks down towards the nameless individual. And it's bearing. It almost, you notice immediately, he stops struggling and just bows its head. It takes its movement.
Where is this thing?
It's in the center of the black
Center-
pool.
That pool thing, right?
Yeah.
She'll let me know.
Where that skeleton was?
It's the altar.
The altar with the dead guy on it?
Yeah, it's the altar of doom.
The altar of doom!
Shit, it's a minotaur.
Shit.
Hey, it's that ogre zombie
No,
again.
that is a representation of where it is and the
You gotta let me
size
know
of it,
ahead of time. I could have totally printed
Because
that.
this is a custom miniature, a custom thing that does not exist.
Oh, good. I'll take it off the board.
Doesn't exist in the-
Yeah.
He's a figment of our imaginations. He disappears.
So
I don't like my
that means it's
imagination.
also getting up is half its movement, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's for story purposes, rule warning. Thank you very much. It's going to look at this nameless figure that's trying to bow its head and seems to be enraged that you're taking this moment from him. And it turns its head
You look pathetic to that guy.
as it marches off to this side of the building at. Let me double check. Where is the project? Here it is. At 20 feet off to here,
Kill them.
and 40 feet,
40 feet more.
yeah, as it dashes. As it seems to. Yeah, it's off the board.
It's leaving.
Would you?
Yes.
It's scary.
It gave you guys no notice and just looked at him and went off.
Great. He's unleashed
Have to
some
kill that.
evil horde.
So this thing just ran off.
Ek, is your turn as you hear a cackling. From the nameless individual. Ek, it is your turn.
Hold on, Hook.
Keep going.
The fuck was that?
Is that your turn?
Wait, you're chanting?
It's possessed again.
He uses his action and bonus action to say,
Oh, shit, that changed it.
All right. Climbing up onto this here, half movement. Swinging at this spirit thing up there that tastes funny. You taste funny. So, swinging at that one. Reckless.
Okay. And
What?
this is a zombie?
What? No, the floating thingy.
Yeah.
Floaty fucker.
You got it on the
That
table.
tastes funny.
What are you standing on right now?
Big chest.
I love it. All right, go ahead. This
Fine,
rickety
go.
chest that you're standing on that gives a nasty. And you hear as you're
Hang in there, old boy.
You
Roll.
weigh too much.
You know, if he falls, he can fall on top of the
Cogs.
zombie and grapple him that way.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. 24 to hit.
24, and you've hit this one before?
No, this
Yeah,
one.
you bit this one before.
The one I bit, yes.
Yeah. Hits, roll your damage. Lucy, you're on deck.
8 points of damage.
All right.
I know what I'm in.
Second,
still up?
that was literally a world of one. So, all right. Next attack, second one, reckless.
Okay.
That's gonna be 20 to hit.
Hits, roll your damage.
Come on, don't give me a 1. That's better. Cheek. Fuck the toe. Head. 12 plus 8, 7.
With your first strike, as you strike
plus
through
7.
it, Oh, okay.
19.
19. With the first strike, your foot actually falls through partially through one of the cracked wood of the crate as you stumble and just barely hit him as you pull your leg down and just do one mighty swing as you strike the wall with a mighty clash of metal spraying off of it with sparks. It bisects and just disappears.
I look down at the zombie in front of me.
With this forced smile.
Bite my leg, I dare you. as I move my wooden leg in front of him, bite my leg. I dare you.
Are you allowing it to make a attack roll?
No. Well, that might be kind of fun, but
Then you get a zombie wood leg.
Your wooden leg will
It
have
takes an
knobs
attack
in it.
opportunity. With a natural 4, 8.
Oh.
It bites on the tip of your wood.
Oh.
The tip, huh?
And like trying to like pulls it.
yes. Taste the splinters.
Yeah, I like that.
That moose.
So
With a number of things hitting the floor, the chanting stopped.
Ooh, I did it! That's concerning. Good news, but probably not.
Why did it run off?
I am going to.
Well,
aim
if it
at
saw us, I would run away
guy.
too.
And do I get advantage because it's hiding?
Take something out.
Probably.
He would
Normally, yes, but with him, no.
But with him now.
For reasons I will not
Take
explain.
out the little guy.
See. There's stuff. Go.
However, if you do hit him, he is preoccupied right now,
Okay.
and he would.
So I don't have the advantage, but I would still get sneaking.
Correct, because he is grappled by a friend.
Wait.
But
No, I'm not going
Oh,
to
no.
grapple.
No,
guy.
not
Green
that
guy.
Ghost.
Green Ghost.
oh, Green Ghost.
The guy
Yes,
with the guy with the shadow.
He does
arrow.
not see you. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought
Green
you meant
Ghost.
the nameless one.
No, okay. The guy with the fucking shadow arrows is who I'm-
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
go right ahead.
So advantage.
Yes,
Cool.
him. Yes,
Well, I'm 11 and a 12. So that is 21 to hit.
I believe that hits.
And okay, 2 6s. That's good. That is 27 points of damage to the green ghost.
Ouch! And is this magical damage?
Yeah, it's the +1 bow.
Okay, I had to ask that.
And then, yes, you did have to ask that.
27, you said?
27. Yes, 27 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, not ideal. A modified 20 for the stuff.
Okay, as you take a bonus out,
Yep.
not even taking a moment to see if the arrow hits. You know yourself, you're too good at it. You dodge up and move back in so that he's not able to see you as an arrow lands into his chest. As the arrow goes through him, as a trail behind of shadow is ripped through his body, as it's just a big gaping hole as he as tears just went across his cheek. Even his skull seems to be like tears of ash as he still screams
Yep.
with maddening laughter.
Honestly, with a chamber this big, I have the room and the space and the 6 other distractions to just keep hiding and getting sneak attacks.
Yes, you can.
So
This is a prime opportunity. Sonny!
I'm just gonna keep doing
So you
it.
see Sonny reach in his pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Little bat guano.
Oh.
Sulfur. As a fireball goes out.
Oh, here it goes.
How many people is that gonna hit?
Boom. All of them, I think.
All of
Well-
these have a variant.
Is it
And
gonna
it's-
hit?
It's a circle.
I know, but where are you centering it?
If he
Right
centers it like right where the tip of my finger is,
Then that'll
he will
hit.
hit. He will hit
Okay,
him,
I'll say.
both of those guys, and not hit Varian.
And yeah,
It is so
Yeah.
fucking narrow.
everybody's in the perfect spot.
I don't think. Are you getting this guy though?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you technically occupy the same space if you're grappling someone?
No.
It
Technically
didn't say
not.
anything about that when I was reading.
So theoretically,
I was
it's the other
pushing
guy.
for it, you know, it was a fight.
They
Okay.
have to be next to
No,
each
the
other.
other guy's body is in the way.
It's about to get really warm right on your arm, but you will be
So
okay.
as he goes,
I'm resistant.
it's not fire, it's black fire, of course.
Okay.
I'm resistant.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, it doesn't hit this guy. It's the guy that's out of it.
That guy's out of it, but it hits these 3.
How far are you from the nameless?
Oh,
How far is
more
he?
than 60 feet.
I had to ask. I had to
Yeah, that's 60, and I'm way back.
Because he moved that far.
Yeah,
Well,
Sonny,
no.
Sonny's hugging the wall.
No, the nameless, the one
Oh,
that you're
nameless.
at.
It's still more than that.
It's still more than
Yeah.
60.
Fireball's 150 feet, so.
Yeah, I know, but I had to ask. Because I don't see very well from here. Alright, so we'll go with the nameless first.
He's also like in the corner, so it's kind of like two in general.
Oh!
Woo!
Holy shit.
I see a lot of sixes.
Wait, I'm going to. No, I'm going to spend the point to roll these two.
Source like
I
that.
get.
Why do you think wizards hate them?
Holy shit.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
What's 15 and 18?
16 and 18?
15 and 18. So
15 and 18.
that's
yeah,
33.
33, 40 points. No, 39 points.
Well, the nameless, the big bad, did a natural 20, so he takes half.
Okay.
So that's 20, you said?
39,
39.
so it would be
Half of
It's
it.
like 19.
19.
19. Okay. So,
Round down would be 18.
No.
No, round down will be
19, 19, sorry. Yeah, 19. That was
Stop trying to help him.
Traitor.
That can't add.
And there's 2, 4,
That is
5
not-
skeletons in there.
Oh, the skeletons are probably
take them
toast.
off, that even if they save. Hold on, is any alchemist ones in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
two
one.
one.
They are a little
No, just
different.
one.
They are
The
what?
archer?
They are a little different. If they're normal skeletons, just take them off. We'll do the
There's an alchemist, and then
The puppet, the one up top, did a natural 1. He takes all.
Good, excellent.
Plus an extra.
He's gone.
Excellent.
He didn't even take damage, and that just fucked him.
That's nice.
Nice job.
Excellent.
What about the elven warrior guy?
Oh, the wraith? Oh no, that's a
Green
dwarven
ghost.
warrior. That's a dwarven
Oh,
warrior.
dwarven.
Yeah. The other one is the elven. That's a normal wraith. Let me do that one next.
The angle?
Natural 7 plus his mighty Tugan Dex.
Almost.
So he takes.
39 points of damage.
Ouch.
On the alchemist?
I will get there in a moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, green.
Green guy.
Wait,
The guy you hit.
I was gonna say, I just did 27 and then 39. How fucking
They
tough
might
is that?
survive. Okay, let's see.
Well, here's the main guy last time. First.
Oh, take one alchemist off the board.
That was only one got hit.
Oh, only one of them got hit. The
Poof!
other one didn't. Yeah.
So,
The other alchemist.
with a mighty.
What about the dwarven guy? The dwarven guy who he hit last round is in there
The
too.
green.
I already rolled for him. He's failed, and he took the full 39 points.
39 and my 27, and that fucker's
Yeah.
still up.
He's a beefy fucker.
No, I'm aiming for him again. He's going down.
Yeah,
Alright.
as the
Fuck
fireball.
that guy.
Now, everything in ruin. The tub partially exploded upward. Now, as the black sludge.
It didn't hit the club.
They didn't
It
hit the
just
tub?
caught the corner where the guy was standing.
Okay, never mind.
It may have destroyed that, whatever
That
that
crystal,
is.
maybe.
Yeah, okay. So, part of the tub slightly damaged on the right hand side as the smoke and flame of shadow fire dissipated. A lot of it disappeared. And your back got toasty. Barian.
That's okay, I'm doing a cool one. So I actually felt nice in here.
Hazel, it is your turn.
Alright, there's a zombie in front of me. I'm gonna attack the zombie.
You can't even see me
Okay.
giving you thumbs up, I just realized.
That's
Cocked. No! 12.
For a zombie?
Yeah.
Hits.
Oh, it is.
The other one was a 19.
Hits. Both of them hit.
Oh no, that she's
No,
talking
it was
at
disadvantage.
I know, but still.
Yeah, so you didn't lose anything.
10 points of damage.
This one has not been hit yet.
No.
So, as
This
your
is another
your bow staff smack across its temple, its head breaks as now you see the his brain starting to leak out as it looks back.
Oh, he licked it.
Yeah, he licked it.
Now he knows it.
Yeah,
But it
okay.
seems to be barely.
Can't have anyone else's brains. Might as well have his own.
Recycling.
Yeah, I'm going down again.
Recycling.
Okay, that hits.
That definitely hits.
That's a 14 plus 9.
All right.
For 12 points of damage.
Name is End.
I'm gonna swing it down.
As you just go, ugh, gross. As you swing it with a mighty strike, its head concaves, getting a little bit of gray matter on it.
No, Hazel!
Anyway,
Now you'll be doomed to listen to the screams of the damned.
it is now the Wraith's turn. He's going to come out of the abyss.
Wait, I get to roll saving throw.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
One was a 19.
One was really not.
10.
It's not that hard.
She's hoping really hard. She's hoping
You
really
succeed.
Oh my! It was 10. She rolled 9 on her first
I
one.
know.
Yeah.
As you just, as a bit of gray matter gets on you, you wipe it off and do a snot rocket. And you
Snot
feel-
rocket.
Yeah, and you just feel it really.
Nothing sexier than Hazel doing a snot rocket.
As the snot rocket was nothing, it was more like an ash rocket. On how much ash got in there.
So fair boogers.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So the wraith is going to come up from the center as it does that.
No.
So where it's figured. So it comes up, and it's going to go towards.
Probably me. Or Barian.
No, it's been going towards people over here.
Barian's there.
It's going to go towards Barry.
No, you're getting double teamed.
Yeah.
What, you go after?
Barry,
Barian.
as his elven,
Okay, that answers that.
his fine elven finger now wraithified, comes over. It's going to try to drain you again. $10?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
As it comes over and just screams at you and seems to plunge its arm into you and tries to pull you out.
I'm getting the
Just-
hang of this. I scream back again in Flanish.
And as it pulls back, it gets nothing.
You already ate that part.
As it flies backwards and goes back where it came from.
Once you came.
How much movement did it actually go up there?
We don't know how far
Not
down
much.
it was.
Not much.
So just come up 10 feet.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 40. If its head is right below the surface.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has that.
Pretty soon we're all gonna stand on the edge and just be
That
throwing
sounds
shit
good.
down.
That
Yep.
sounds good.
Yeah, it had that movement. And I know where it went, so
Where?
put your head down and find out.
Okay.
You do have a tap of opportunity, but you would have to let go of the guy.
I'm not gonna let go of the guy. Yeah, since Flans wrapped around him, I can't really do that.
Okay.
Plus, I didn't use mirror action. That's right.
Wait, if he's grappled.
The alchemists, the remaining 3, they're gonna stop what they're doing and they're gonna come to the edge and just start throwing vials of acid at Barian.
Oh,
Well, that's
Really?
Barian pissed him off.
Outside isn't resistant to acid.
Hey,
They don't know.
Fortunately,
No one attacks Barian.
fortunately,
No,
Bar-
everybody's attacked Baron so far.
no, I'm saying you can attack the rest of us and then we'll probably fine.
fortunately,
Barian
Barian uses
just
the
also
nameless
being
one
fine.
as a shield, and
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
nameless one
Yeah, I
takes
had
all
partial
damage.
cover because the nameless one's on my back.
That's part of the factor, but right now we'll see if it hits you, alright?
Holy shit.
It is not a splash
No one
damage,
picks up.
unfortunately.
No one picks on the kid. Come on.
No one picks on Barian.
17?
They're not allowed.
That hits.
Okay, second one. Ooh, 8 plus 3, that's gonna be.
Nope.
Nope. Natural 20,
Nope.
and that's all 3. Oh no. All of them get 2 lobs. So that's the third one.
So they had that much acid on them?
Yeah, they have just bandoliers of acid.
I make mine.
6, 7, 8, 19.
Yes.
He's under partial cover
And
though.
that's the
He's
fourth
grappling
one.
the
And
other.
that's what
That's factored in.
Okay, all right.
18,
18 hits.
and that's 6 in total, right? Because no, that's one more.
That's 5.
One more.
Oh no.
16.
That hits.
Technically, you have half cover, so it still hits even.
Oh, what does that give me?
That's plus 2 to your AC.
Oh, then that one misses.
Okay.
I had a 17 then.
were there any
There were
others?
some other ones that missed that.
No, the lowest one that hit was a 17, if I remember correctly.
You
Yeah.
had a 16 at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the 16 I just rolled.
So that's missed one.
So 4 hit me.
Okay.
Oh no.
Usually
does. Okay, I'm resistant and damage reduction. Is it considered magic or is it just
This
regular acid?
would be considered magic.
Okay.
What they were doing,
Still under.
So 4 hit in total?
4 hit me in total, and then 2 hit the guy behind me.
1 hit the guy behind you,
Okay.
whereas one of them did the AC thing. So, and one of them was a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say the red is the natural 20. And now we got the 8. So 16.
A vial of acid?
These are yeah. These are thick
Magical
vials
vials of
acid. Yeah. So 16 plus 8. Well, 16 plus 6 is going to be 22, 24
Why
plus
don't you
8.
do them one at a time? Why don't you tell me one at a time?
Okay, first one. Well, the second one was a natural 20. So how about 8 points of 7 points? Sorry, 7 points of acid.
Down to 3.
Second one, we're going to be 17 points of acid damage.
Down to 8.
3 points of acid damage.
Down to 1.
7 points of acid damage.
And that's the last one.
Yes.
Oh.
Then you toss him over.
And I'm oh. Wait, he's grappled with me, do I? So maybe I just.
You just
Land saves my life.
Oh shit! And the
Did you
hex
just
is
go
off
down?
now,
Did
too.
you just go down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit!
on the
You
stairs.
haven't up in here how much damage I've been
Oh
taking.
my god! You might fall in the
All
pit.
the last one.
And-
Except for Flan is wrapped around the guy.
Mighty 2 points of damage of acid to the nameless.
That's all.
That's the one you rolled 2 on.
I rolled a 1 plus 1.
By 1. So more hit
Bear-
point, I would have been up.
So Barian, as a gauntlet of acid vials, just suddenly just like a strange Looney Tune, black and white picture, just people just tossing shit at a freaking assailant. As vials, as your skin soaks acid.
I'm okay. Oh.
As you go flat, as Flan, as he shakes, as the nameless figure shakes you off and turns around and begins casting something,
Oh shit.
saying, as it connects to your heads again, you have stopped nothing, and the plan continues. Join the project.
Bitch.
That's it.
Behind the weapons rack.
You haven't even said what it is.
It doesn't seem to be waiting for your say on the
My
matter.
friend, your offer is vague and uninteresting.
As the Wraith Sword Commander screams and goes, actually, instead of screaming, he takes out a horn and goes,
Aw, fuck me.
oh dear.
Don't say that.
Oh no.
Why'd you gotta say that, man?
That
1,
doesn't sound
2,
good.
3, 4. This guy's got some buddies, man. Father, here's 5.
Where are they going? No, I don't like those ones either. Oh no.
They're gonna go out to here.
Ring rates.
That's what I was thinking too.
5 ring reds show up.
It's got some nice buddies.
If we start playing the Nazgul theme,
So
we'll get
they're going
copyright,
30 feet from him, and they're going to summon as close as possible. One of them is going to summon near Barian.
That's where all of us would be going. Fuck you, Barry.
30 feet?
It's been good knowing you.
30 feet out, and that's where they're going to materialize.
As close to enemies as possible.
On the floor. They can't fly.
As close to enemies as possible.
No, over here.
Over here?
Yeah, specifically. He controls them.
Okay, well, that's gonna be a lot of them.
Oh boy, and they're all on Derek.
That's basically there.
Yep, and so that's his turn. He's
Not good. Not
As he takes down the horn, he throws it down and just goes and starts like and pulls his arrow back towards Derek,
Who?
towards you.
No, who?
Oh my god.
The nameless
That's creepy.
or the?
No, Gabriel.
I know.
This dwarven soldier Wraith commander.
That guy?
Green
Yeah.
Ghost doesn't have line of sight of him.
He doesn't?
No,
I've got the pillar in the way.
There's a pillar in the way.
So he has like full cover.
He has full cover. He like.
It's 3/4 cover.
Okay,
No, dude. I am looking from his perspective.
Well,
he can see
fine.
his sword.
He's gonna back up and go around with his movement.
Haha, had to move. Loser.
No, actually no. Yeah, he's a frontline.
He has to go here to get to him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine.
Oh, man,
All right.
do I have line of sight on him now?
With
No.
an advantage arrow strike, he rolls a 2 and a 3.
Yes!
As you release the arrow, as he hears bitch, and he goes off ricocheting off to the side. Knowing that voice.
But he's got to roll above a 20 to know where I am.
Alright. So, but these, as I bring them out now, as they come out,
What are these things coming out from the horn?
as these very familiar, especially you two there, Derek, as these shuttled wraith warriors, dwarven individuals, drenched in armor, in somewhat shabby gear, old and look like they have been blast-treated, come around the corners, materialize and shout with a mighty war cry, as 5 more sword wraiths join the field.
Sword wraiths. Great. All right.
They're going to close in on Derek.
They can't really unless they go over like.
They have movement of 30 feet.
Yeah, it's
They
half
just
movement.
they just materialized, and then they move in for
Oh,
30 feet.
jeez, man, you are getting gang mobbed. Good
That's
night.
about it, really.
And then if none of them can get to you, they will go try to get to Sparks or Eck.
I don't think they can make it to me.
That's about as much as they can do if they want to get to
They
us.
can't
Okay.
really get
Wait.
to
If they're passing me, I get a strike of opportunity.
No, one of them
If
is-
they're, if they're
I think he might get an attack of opportunity on one of them.
He just went around this way.
Or-
That's all.
No, that guy's still within range, right?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
all within
Okay,
range. You're
never
not
mind.
going into range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you're good.
Unless you have a specific
you're not
feat.
good.
No. Okay, so how many are in range of Derek?
All of them.
They're going to use their bonus action to martial fury because they are seething with anger. So each one gets 2 attacks. Okay.
Shit just got real.
Join me in the afterlife.
9 does not hit you.
We're a man down and
12.
Nope.
5
Second
men
one.
up.
18.
Shield.
This is your reaction as you bring up your rapier.
Good idea. Good idea.
As it bounces off. That's the second one. And there's one more on you, if I remember correctly.
There's 5 on them.
How many are on you?
4 currently.
4. Okay. So 2 more.
They're
That's
within
cocked.
here, but
Yeah, he can.
17 plus 6. That's going to be a 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. Second one does
they
not.
make it fly.
You take 7 plus 4. That's going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And for the last one, these guys are shabby. Those 2 do not, and 2 arrows go towards you.
Ping ping.
Natural 19 plus 24.
Just hits.
I don't know, is that partial cover?
Where are they shooting from?
He's the one that's not engaged with Derek.
Oh, up here, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was the green guy shooting.
Yeah.
Which one?
Never mind, the guy right here.
Green.
No, which one's shooting you?
This guy right here.
I might have 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Derek, you have a vision, right?
What?
Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
He does. He doesn't have uncanny.
Is that the only damage?
Not uncanny dodge. Yeah, that's true.
Oh god.
So that's it. So they come out and they do their thing. Barian,
My turn?
no. 2 strikes go onto you.
I'm dead.
No. We'll see.
Oh, you mean if they miss?
Oh God.
Oh my god, you're fucking lucky. Does an 8 plus 6 hit you?
That's what, a 14?
Yeah.
No, my AC's 15.
As the first strike
Oh my god.
strikes your deceptively hardy just skin. He looks at him. and brings up, grabs your neck, and then sinks it in further with a 13 plus 6. So that 19.
Miss.
That misses?
No.
And just sinks it into your chest as you take 2 death saving throws automatically. Yep.
Oh god. You gotta stop doing this, Barian.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I'm dying.
Sparks,
You can save me. I wore the shirt on a review.
Sparks, it is your turn.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh.
Got this, man.
It's like on the other side of the field.
Are you arranging me? Where are you? Where are you? Oh shit, he's way the fuck over there.
Yeah, he's.
I did
Unfortunately, none of us can even get to
this
him.
is sad. I have line of sight to that mess. Oh my god.
So what do you
Because
say?
I'm on the barrel, I'm watching this happen.
So what are you doing?
So what do you say?
Sparks, what is your turn?
Okay, I'm gonna take the dash action,
Okay.
so I don't take negatives because I'm mobile.
Yep, that's true. How many attack of opportunities do you get?
Looks like 2.
There goes Sparks.
So 2 attack of opportunities?
The tank is on the move.
Oh no, I think they have to do a dodge or be knocked
That
aside.
is not as impressive that I did
I'm gonna
that.
say I'm on the stairs at this point because I can't get close enough.
Yeah.
Does 18 hit?
Nope.
And make a athletics check. As one of them
Athletics
tries
check
to
or just athletic check or save?
check. As one of them tries to grapple you and push you in to the abyss.
Ooh. How about no? Athletics check, that is going to be a 17.
Ooh. Come on, baby.
That was a net roll. Roll 10.
He's gonna roll better than that. 17.
19.
Oh no.
So Sparks, as you one of them turns around and quietly shield bashes you 5 feet.
Okay, well, which one was that?
That was the second one of your attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I was right
So he
here,
would have hit you while you were here then.
I can't see.
which would have knocked me forward?
He would have knocked him
It
5 feet
would
away
have
from you.
technically in a 45-degree angle, but for the purposes straight out.
That's
No.
like
Oh, there
5
wasn't a
feet.
straight
So
hit.
okay, guys, how about I can see this? Twist the map 45 degrees, please.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It's not an attack of opportunity until you get out of it.
So that would be here,
Yeah.
which means that'd be shoving me forward.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to shove you in the
So
pit.
he was trying to shove you into the area that you would possibly fall in. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Thank you.
Because it's not
There's
strictly
a magical,
off.
magical word.
Yeah.
Suck it. Come on, baby. Don't do
You
this.
took the chance.
That is going to be a natural 19.
Woo!
Plus.
That's
two.
right. With your saving throws, you have a brute.
Yeah.
I didn't say that magical word!
So more or less, you just gained 5 feet of movement thanks to that guy.
Basically. It's just like a stumble one where you're sprinting really fast. You just try to catch yourself.
So what is the final number?
Oh, sweetie, that was actually a 21 natural. So that's going to be a 23.
Okay. Wow.
Not missing
Well,
a beat.
The DC was a 20, just to keep you in mind. So you succeed as you get body checked super hard by this corporeal wraith soldier. Very strong compared to, well, that you thought. As you get shoved through the air for a moment as you go weightless. And then land with a headache. And do a quick body roll forward as you feel the earth behind you break away. As you flew it forward.
You can do it!
I'll say that caused you 10 feet of
Are you trying to do the inspiration?
I'm the one that's got the line of sight of all this.
Okay.
So I would have been good.
Yep.
I made it to him.
Yep.
Action search, because I need another action.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I used my action to that.
You
I'm not going to
use
use
the action to dash, and that's it.
I'm going to use my bonus action to action search, so I have the full action.
That's not a bonus action.
That's not
It's
bonus
just
action.
fighters
It's
do
just you
that.
saying I'm action surging, you get another action.
Yeah, exactly. So you action search.
Okay.
So you can action surge, and you still do have a bonus action. I don't know what you can do with it.
Yeah.
Can you turn it another 45 degrees so I can see the top now?
Bonus action, he grabs the potion. Full action, he puts it down his throat.
I don't have a potion on me.
No, you grab it off of him.
One right here on my hip. It's dangling right here.
Metagaming!
Make a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Why does X?
Yes.
I'm not great at perception, but that's an 18.
You do see one of the vials from his patch that is just attached by a baby string of phlegm
That's this one.
attached to his body. Use your bonus action to grab it. As he turns around and you see this nameless figure seemingly not liking your approach. As you,
Out of the backfield, it's right. A whole bunch of people.
as you body check the wraith just for story purposes, grab the potion and action surge into his freaking mouth. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Thank you for saving throw.
Because you're shoving a potion into his mouth.
Yeah, but it's not magical, so I ignore
Well,
3 points
that's
of
actually
damage.
that's a natural 18 plus 5
Okay,
plus 2.
You don't lose a tooth.
That's pretty
I
good.
gotta just live
Okay,
like that.
and you gain how many hit points?
4.
6.
Or 2 plus 2 is 2. So that's 6.
As Baron, you suddenly. Wow. Okay, it is now the skeleton.
Thank you.
It is now the skeleton's turn. The skeleton, seeing this football charge, essentially, you Sparks, you hear as all the arrows point towards you.
That's right!
I can
Pass
take
that
it.
to the DM.
Yeah, after I did that, I'm just gonna stand up and hold my shield in front of me.
Good God, there's a lot of skeletons.
Oh my god, this one's dead? This one's dead?
That's it.
Okay. That's a dead.
That's the one I used.
Okay, add 2 skeletons and plus these 2.
2 skeletons and 2
Okay. I'll
2
trade
skeletons.
From where?
I have a skeleton here.
I have another.
Do you have a third?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
you 2 more skeletons, or whatever the hell they are.
As these 2, one from here, dressed in full plate mail,
Oh, that's
taller than the
incredible.
rest.
God.
So when they charge out, very similar to what you just bloody did, freaking Space Marine style. And
these
they're
two? And these. What about these 4?
they're gonna join the line behind them.
Sinless. Okay.
Great.
That's fine over there. And move the heavy armored one as close as possible, 40 feet of movement,
Well, this is
going around the pools.
Okay, 5, 10.
Actually, never mind, go through the pools.
Rough terrain.
Yes, rough terrain through the pool.
10,
How far? 40?
40 feet.
35.
Right to the edge of the stairs.
And dash,
To me.
20,
Another 40.
yeah, to Barian and Sparks.
40,
Damn.
20,
Who's this? Oh, that's the ring wraith. Okay. He can't get to
You're
you.
calling them ring wraiths. Please don't call them ring wraiths.
Please don't call them ring wraiths.
I know.
Very sad, right?
Save the world. All right. I know.
So,
I'm concerned.
skeletons?
I want them bigger than they are.
First of all, is a skeleton... actually, no. Make sure they move into position of where the skeleton can see Barian or Sparks.
I think they
Oh,
can.
Yeah.
actually, this one can see me.
All of them can see you, right?
They can see both of us technically.
Okay, so how many skeletons are on the field right now?
But too
Counting
many.
those guys?
Yeah.
Too many.
2.
Not the fully armored ones because they used a dash to move.
Okay, not the 4.
Are you counting alchemists?
4,
No.
Okay.
5, 6, 7,
7. Nope. That's
7.
7.
8.
8. Yeah.
So we're gonna do 5 to Sparks and 3 to Barian. Disadvantage because
Because
you're
I'm
prone.
down.
Yeah. So first 2.
That's good. I'm just gonna stand there, hold my shield.
Yeah.
It's 300 this shit again.
How far do skeletons have?
Man, am I going to have a shield?
30?
They're not weighted down by all that flesh and stuff. They also have muscle, so it balances out.
Where's my skeletons?
It's magical cohesion.
Ah, there.
So you did hear me, thank you.
Does a dirty 20 hit? Sparks?
No.
No.
Second one? I mean, that was the first 2, so 2 more plus 1. Nope. Nope, that was not.
They only have a plus 1 to hit. You need to roll a nat 20 to hit me.
It's not a plus 1 to hit, and that's not it.
Okay.
3 of them go to your variant at disadvantage. 13 plus 4, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 17?
Yep.
Okay.
They're shooting arrows at me.
They're shooting yours.
Okay.
Armor to the teeth.
You take mighty
Also
4
variant.
points of piercing damage, minus 3.
Are they shooting at you?
Variant's prone,
He's
isn't
prone.
Yep.
I'm shooting at disadvantage.
he? Oh, okay.
That's why he rolls
I've said it several times.
Yep.
Sorry.
Double natural 18s.
Shit.
So that one definitely hits.
Yep.
Ah! You take 3 points of piercing damage.
Before or after?
Before. You take so that one is you take a clear shot. It hits you and just ricochets off.
For fuck's sake. I wish I had like a third of your body.
And then second one just shoots wide and hits Sparks and does nothing. You lucky person.
It's called dumb luck.
I know.
It is
It just
dumb
is.
It is.
He's not even a halfling.
No, it's called dumb luck. It's a Fallout 4 thing. Okay, so the specters are going to go to the respective person. This specter goes down to Hazel. This specter goes down to
5, 10, 15.
Varian?
Hey, you can remove the ring.
The guy
not
who's standing above him?
disadvantage
It's going to.
Oh, you're right.
It's going
you
to
Yeah.
Varian. It's going to Varian. And there's one more specter on the board. No, you destroyed that specter.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 left.
Fuck yeah, we'd sit here
Okay, Varian.
There's so many guys around here. Oh my god.
Because
20 feet of movement for that one.
yeah, it's like someone gave him an order to.
Rude.
Varian was kicking ass.
It's almost like the person would have
be
shifted
fair.
someone too.
With advantage, you on the floor with a melee attack. I rolled a 7 and 8.
Back to
Plus,
the mist.
I mean,
Gonna give him a spin.
I just think Flan jumps up and goes, enough.
Leave my person alone.
Stop fighting! Stop
Plus
this
4.
nonsense
12. So,
violence.
Sparks, Varian, you see a specter as it's come strafing down toward you. Sparks, you got this. As you just start turtling and doing defensive maneuvers, as you're blocking incoming arrows, incoming attacks, and quite literally swing your sword wide so that it's not as the spectre has to quite literally change its maneuver and slam into the floor and come back up as it goes through the floor. But you got this, Sparks. As it comes back up, goes through the floor, because it is a specter, and moves out 10 feet up, because that's how much movement it would have after doing that. 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
5 feet? Like out that
5
way?
feet away, 10 feet up.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the attack of opportunity.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yeah. About 2.5 hours right
14 plus 8.
Hits.
10 points of
Oh, I
damage.
wish I had a ring
And
of
a
death
dex.
right now.
Wait, no, doesn't matter. Just the 10 points.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do acid damage, so I can't do that.
Okay, you strike it as it's going through and comes up slightly, like, it's missing its lower part of the body that's the size of Flam and it looks like it's torn through the paper. Okay, and there's the other specter on Hazel.
Yep.
Good miss.
Natural 20. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like that.
No.
Well,
I
we
just
don't roll
finished
those.
with that. I caught it. 14.
10, 3, that's 13 times 2, that's
26.
26 plus, nope, just 26 points of necrotic damage. And what was your Constitution saving throw?
It was 14.
You succeed on your Constitution saving throw. Are you still up?
Yeah.
As it flies back up, attack of opportunity. If you
Yeah,
wish.
I am. It was 26, you said, right?
But is the Constitution saving throw half or no? It's just 20. That's for something else.
That's for something
That's
else.
resist something else. Wow.
Undead are scary for a reason.
We know.
Now you know.
This group has known for years. Thanks to you.
That's gonna be a 15 plus 9 to hit for 24.
Hits. Roll your damage.
The lower your health, the higher your damage. Something like that.
10 points of damage.
Still 10 points of damage. It tears through parts of the body and still flies away.
No, because that's not hurting him.
These creatures, a lot of them hit them with tactics.
Just a hard one.
Derek, it is your turn.
So many targets, so little time.
As these creatures are dead set in taking you out, taking out the old and bringing up, well,
Technically, you can disengage with a bonus action.
That's right.
You could just fuck off.
not with specters. Oh, with him.
Disengage.
Okay, I thought you were
Metagaming.
talking to me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
This character knows he has that ability.
Right.
That's not metagaming.
Tell
That's
him
just for
something
lying.
he doesn't know is metagaming.
And right now, you would not be gaining sneak attack because you are surrounded.
Right. But I could still do my disengagement.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
You
We're
can
all
attack guards.
currently in
You can get
melee
out.
range.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
I
So
don't really know what happened here, but I don't really care.
As you are parrying, kicking, slashing, and parrying as these creatures are trying to strike you, you are fast as hell right now. As quite literally with each parry, there is a ricochet of shrapnel that is just flare from the rapier.
Fuck this shit out.
I'm
right.
gonna get the fuck out of here.
So I can disengage in any direction, right?
Yeah. You can move at half movement because it is difficult terrain here.
Don't mind me. I'm just
5.
Where to go? Okay.
4,
Yeah, but
3.
you said half movement.
Half movement because you're on difficult terrain.
Okay, unless
fine.
you dash.
But
He doesn't have mobile.
He could use his action to dash. The disengaging is just.
He doesn't
Right.
have mobile. He can't do that.
Oh.
Only if you have the mobile feat.
All right.
That's why
I know, but it would still give him extra
Once he
movement.
gets
We'll just
once he
move
gets
to
out, dash.
Yeah,
Just
you
move
can
to
do
here. Move around the pillar to here,
Okay.
and
Then he can dash, right?
Yes, you can.
yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can use.
not gonna attack.
He still has his action to dash. If
Yeah.
he wishes.
Dash, which you can get further away if you wish.
All right. And we will.
That's annoying.
Yes. We will dash to engage this guy.
that. But you don't get.
You don't get to attack.
That's fine.
But
Make a
he,
perception check.
but you're on him.
On your current position, make a perception check.
Perception.
You should be pretty good at perception.
No, it's a straight up
No?
No.
perception. We
Wisdom.
get plus zeros for wisdom.
Oh, he's on different.
Oh.
It goes.
So
Straight up 14.
14.
Even
Oh,
the battle.
okay. Okay.
Well, he's not.
No. Okay. Continue. It is now the nameless. It is his turn.
I know his name. Bitch.
What shall it?
Wait. I have elven boots. That means difficult terrain shouldn't affect me, right?
Oh, that means you're quiet.
No,
Right.
That means
That's
it's
just
quiet.
helpful stealthy.
Just because you have elven boots.
They're not
doesn't mean-
ranger boots.
I would.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ranger
fine.
boots.
I was hoping that would come into effect.
Yeah, you're just pointing something out that is not relevant.
Okay, fine.
But I applaud your effort, though. Shut up. What should it do? What should it do? What should it do?
You should have him turn and run because we're obviously gonna win.
It's gonna point to you. Suffer for your insolence. I need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Saving throw.
Neither of us were gonna be good at that.
What is the saving throw thing he's got? What is that?
It's part of the sub.
British durability.
Yeah,
You're basically
it's
just
called a brute.
resisting it.
But he has heroics too.
That
doesn't
is
he?
a natural 19.
Wow.
Plus 3.
He's rolling so good.
Minus 2.
Your intelligence?
No, it's not that bad. It's my wisdom stats plus 1.
So what's the total?
So that is going to be a 23.
Okay. Hold on.
For
It's like,
clarification.
no, you're smarter than me.
So yeah, so he says suffer, and he says does not compute.
Suffer. Suffer for the insolence. I don't even know the meaning of the word.
Suffer. I already.
I
I was gonna say that
what does
13
it mean?
for
intelligence.
Sparks,
I didn't know
that's
that's
just
how
like
this works.
suffering is my life.
I already have. Yes.
That's been the last 2 months.
Well, okay, so you take half
I
of
have
12
suffered
d6.
enough.
What?
Ooh, he sonically blasted you.
You did what?
You take half of 12 d6. You take
Oh,
half of 45. So
22.
that's
Chris.
22.
22. Yeah, 22 points of psychic damage as you feel your mental presence just buckle as your entire just perception of everything is quite literally feels like
I
somebody
wish I
just
had a
took you
smart bomb right now.
and crushed you like a walnut inside
Hey,
your
he's an
head.
old friend.
As it just as it backs up. Are you within attack of opportunity range?
I already did
Should
mine.
be, because I'm technically in the same
Actually, in
space.
that case, it's going to use a bonus action. Hold on, let me double check real quick. It just looks at you, and it's right next to you guys, right? He reaches into his cloak and throws it into the air of a scroll, and Misty steps.
Handbag scroll.
That's a bonus action?
Yeah, scrolls are only just take the.
But you're casting the spell.
Yeah, you're casting the spell as a bonus action.
And
Misty
Misty
Step.
Step's a bonus action.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Which way?
He's going to go 30 feet that direction as far as he can.
Right.
Right in the muck.
Standing on the corner, that's fine. That's fine. And he just screeches. Well, he doesn't screech. Quite resilient, but inevitable. You will join. As he begins
See,
to,
we're inedible.
Not without a fight.
as he starts to weave strange magic. Okay, so, okay, that's his turn. Barian, it is your turn.
Sweet, I'm not doing a death saving throw.
I know.
As I see both those guys right above me, I go ahead and inhale and use my bonus action, cast Dragon's Breath, and spit acid on them.
Which people?
These two. It's a 15.
It's a cone.
50-foot cone.
Nice.
So one ring wraith, one armor guy.
Very well. Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
The not ring wraith then.
It may
So
be
the,
anti-wraith.
the sword wraith, it got a natural 17.
So half damage.
Yeah, so he takes half damage. And the other guy was the sword wraith? The big green guy?
There's an axe guy and a sword wraith. Armor guy and a sword wraith.
Armored Skelly.
Oh, and skeleton. Oh, great.
Specifically.
Armored Skelly. That's cocked. Natural 20.
Alright, so they both take just 7 points of acid damage. And go ahead and have the Skelly do another dex save.
Skelly! Got a natural 20. What the hell?
Put that dice away.
No, I lied. This is my snitch, man.
It might be better just to stay prone at this point.
All the arrows are coming at me. I think I'm just gonna stay prone.
Alright, so,
Just be ready to army crawl.
I have to check.
As I'm sitting there stepping over top of him, guarding him from two assailants, as he's just sitting there.
Okay.
Sparks. You think we got those two by
Well, okay. In order to do that, you would have to get up and actually no. If you there you go. As you and then just look backwards and just spray acid out of your body.
Actually, no. I scrape it off my back and throw it up. I'm kidding.
No, I was talking about the detoxing my cow, man.
You can have this back.
The deathlock rate is good. The zombies are going to continue, and Marion, make a perception check. Because I know you're good at that, but you are in the area.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
A mighty one additional zombie joins the field as he crawls through.
I don't have zombies over here.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, one zombie is going to crawl through the door over here. As it just crawls through and stumbles and just moves close as possible. And the rest of the zombies.
Y'all need to stop being obsessed.
Is there any other zombies on the field apart from that one?
Yes, there's one over. There's two over there.
Moving toward attack.
Running.
Coming through the doors!
Laps.
He actually does that.
Yes, he has to sprint one way. There's another skeleton there. There's another. He can attack.
Okay, so one can attack.
Yeah.
Ek! Natural 18, 22.
It's gonna hit.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
And there's another one that there's one that can attack Hazel here.
Ah,
Great.
Sorry. There's there's
25,
two can attack
25 on
you.
the con saving
you
throw.
are
Okay.
through.
Two can attack Hazel. Okay.
But you do
He's gonna
take-
turn around and come and get you.
Still raging.
4 points of slashing damage. 2 because you're raging.
Okay.
Move.
As it just bites your ankle a little too hard.
So we got one on the wood on this side, the other one on this side. Hey!
Okay, so we got 2 on him, 2 on Hazel, 2 on Deborah. Not Deborah, 2 on Derek.
So 2 on Derek.
Yes.
The one on Hazel failed. There's another one on Hazel?
There's 2 on
There's
Hazel.
currently 3 on me now. Actually.
Well,
one of them's
But one
sprinted.
That's a 10
correct.
plus 4, so 14.
Nope.
So as they come after you, as you're up on a little bit of rubble, you're just batting them to the side as you're just trying to keep them from overwhelming you. And how many on Derek?
2.
2. 16, dirty 20. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw. And take 5 points of slashing damage. And the second one does not hit.
Okay, the Constitution saving throw is
18 plus.
You're
2,
fine.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're fine.
And you said I take 5?
And I'm out of battle camp because my tablet's out of use.
You said I take
For the long
5?
battle.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're fine, and you take 5.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Holy shit, yeah. We still have a long way to go. Yeah.
There's so
Yeah,
many
the battle
fucking
is not
enemies.
yet over.
There's so many enemies.
We've been going for
So many enemies.
God.
So little
Hey, it
time.
is your turn.
And they keep coming.
That's right. That's the problem.
All
They keep
right.
coming.
What are you gonna do?
I'm
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I've got 2 on me. The first one, since I'm up on a barrel, I'm going to pop like a zit by actually jumping on him.
Make an attack roll.
I love how broken you sound right there.
And this is the zombie that still has his like
Yeah.
exaggerated smile.
Reckless.
Reckless. That would be a
The whole elbow shot.
that is all.
Body slam.
If that is
475 pounds, not counting my baggage.
this is definitely a reckless move.
This is throwing a car onto him. That would be, well, okay, what do I add as a bonus?
This isn't your normal great sword attack. This is just for flavor.
Okay, so 25 to hit.
Hits. Name is end.
Oh, just splatters. Just splatters. I am now prone.
As he
But
quite
satisfied.
literally just jump up and he goes, yeah. And he's a frown smile kind of deal at the same time because it's forced smile, but he's trying to smile like, his arm goes that way, a leg goes that way, arm wraps around and gets stuck in your backpack on the back, and the entrails just all over your front. As you get out, it
What is it?
smells
Where am I?
horrid,
tilting it.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as ash.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
Oops. 19.
You're fine.
Good. Now I'm low. I've got great opportunity from Jackoff, who was just coming up to nibble on my leg. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna now cut
Swing
him.
for jack off.
I'm cutting him down like a lawnmower.
For that.
I'm like on the ground. Splat.
You're just gonna ankle him.
Yep.
Go for my
Reckless.
ankles, will you? I'm gonna go for yours. It's fine.
23 to hit.
Yes. Roll damage.
There goes the
Never
ten-
mind.
8 points of damage.
He's probably dead.
I rolled a 1.
Ah. Don't you have great weapon fighting?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, never mind.
I don't have great weapon fighting.
You're
it's not
a,
one. It's not a feat that I have.
No, you're a barbarian. I forget that you're not a fighter. Okay, you ankle and you get one leg and it loses one foot and it lands on you. As you're still moving and like gaining positioning yourself though, so that's on top of you. Now
We haven't reached that part of the relationship yet.
Oof. Is that it?
That's it. Bonus action. Movement. I'm standing up.
Okay. You get them off and you stand up. No
Yeah.
problem. The moose. Sonny, you're on deck.
It's gonna take a little bit of movement, but I think I actually can. If I hold on, stop.
Make a perception check as you look across the field.
Me?
Yeah, you have a high enough passive perception that you can do this.
That's a 25.
25. Okay, as soon as you turn around and try to aim for whatever target you're going to go across field, your eyes twitch with a 25 perception. Whew. Nearly impossible. Very hard to see. You see, hard to say from the distance, but from Wraith on the field, the various undead, especially those that are closer to that crystal orb of these still swirling green faces of the souls that's trapped. You see black tethers that wiggle in the air, very, very faintly in the air, closer to them, from the crystal ball to the wraiths and the undead mutant.
Wait, I thought the crystal ball was eaten by the big monster.
No, the
monster.
crystal ball siphoned energy from it to the center, and there's a blob after it went through the skulls.
And he ate that blob.
And ate that blob.
So there's still more souls.
So the
So the crystal ball is still over here,
The
right?
crystal
is
ball-
over here, right?
No, it's the red one right
It's
over
the
there.
red. Yeah.
We thought it was gone, so we
That's
stopped
the
thinking about it.
representation of it.
All right.
Yep.
Whatever that means.
I can hit it. What I
Hit
it's not
So it doesn't know you're there, so sneak attack.
what I get.
Bring up the sneak attack thing. Does it have
It does not say. I just checked it a minute ago. It does not say anything about attacking something that isn't like alive, like attacking a construct or hitting a target or something. It doesn't say. It doesn't say that it applies, but it doesn't say it doesn't apply.
Oh boy.
So
Technically,
I'm gonna leave it up to you because if I'm not getting
Judgment
this
call.
attack, I don't.
Rule lawyers, start typing now.
Well, technically, it is
actually-
strike and exploit a foe's distraction. Technically, it
No,
is
you
not.
may not. No, you may not. Objects are not subject
Yeah.
to critical hits.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not subject to sneak
Nice
attack.
try, but yeah, no.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Should I go for it though? Like,
but it's a crystal ball,
5,
so
4,
I am
3,
going to.
2.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
shoot it.
Ooh!
That definitely hits it because that's a 27 to hit.
Barely. I just shoot across.
Magical, right?
It is magical.
Yeah, it is magical arrow.
Want me to roll damage?
Roll damage.
Okay, that's no sneak attack, which is fair, which makes it a grand total of 12 points of damage.
Barn souls entities.
No,
Thank you.
they're inside object. So,
12 points of damage,
okay.
and then
As the arrow goes through the air, you hear a in a small magical arcane flash as the arrow is disintegrated, and you see a crack on the orb. As you also hear as all the screams inside the freaking soul just scream inside of it.
I got it started for you. And then my stealth roll is a 18.
Okay.
It's gotten worse and worse.
Yeah, my stealth rolls keep getting lower and lower. I'm really scared.
Sunny, it is your turn.
Things looking
So Sonny does something a little different. First time he's ever done this. He reaches and he draws in all the darkness around him, spending 5 points.
Sorcery points.
5. Converts it to a 3rd level spell. And shoots out another fireball.
So it's hitting all 4 of them, big nameless guy, and the orb.
And it's taking half the pit too, whatever that is.
Yeah,
and
it's
one of the pits.
cutting
And an armored skeleton, and an alchemist, and all those other.
So, armored skeleton first. 10, not gonna make it. Nameless.
Fail.
And that's
Average.
it.
Average.
Okay.
26.
5, 6, 7, 18.
18 gets it.
Okay, so nameless succeeds for half damage. And what was the other one?
There's
One
an alchemist and 2 skellies.
Skellies take off the board. They have
There's no way.
Yeah,
Even if they save, then no.
yeah. And for the alchemist, take him off the board. How much damage do you do?
26.
Oh, keep him on the board now.
And 13 to the other.
And 13.
The big MA thing.
Yeah. No, the.
No, these two are 13, that gets 26, right?
Yeah.
And the crystal ball.
And the crystal ball.
Moment, I am calculating damage.
26 plus 12, that thing just took 38 points of damage.
No, come
Oh,
on.
more
Two,
like
there we go.
that.
Fair.
Okay.
I love the thought of it being like a little arrow and then a giant explosion.
And it
It's just.
explodes.
I'm looking at my arrows like,
What the?
Where did you get that one from?
I need to get more of that arrow.
So you did how much damage?
Who bought these?
26.
26. Oof.
Need to buy more. Apparently, one had a fireball in it.
The skeletal alchemist that was in there looks pretty screwed up right now.
So when it hits.
What about the pool?
The pools?
The
They
pool?
s- the
Cut the
yeah,
whole
they
thing.
sizzle.
No, this pool here, it got hit there last time, and now it basically got.
So yeah, that corner got
Two-thirds
fucked
of
up
the pool
twice,
now
and this one
exploded.
once. It's
There,
completely.
just for clarification, there's no more energy going through it, and it seems to be
Yeah,
it's
but
taking
he-
damage.
He's standing on it. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking. Did it
The
collapse?
stone that he's standing on, yes, but it's not enough to actually
Okay.
break it apart.
Okay.
Especially with stone and fire. It's,
And the pillar just went dark. That should be a
Good
sign.
job. You did it.
Just tap it. Get the back.
Oh.
just put it back on.
I thought
There-
that was a sign.
Tap it. Tap. Here we go.
There we go.
No.
It's a little spotty.
The orb doesn't look like it took any damage.
Immune to fire.
So
That's
it's
a nice try, though.
It's kinetic only. Oh, sorry. That was a little too intelligent of a word. Wow. You must
Hit
hit
hard.
it. You gotta hit it hard.
Hit it hard, no flame,
Sonny, is that
no
it?
big boom.
No big boom.
No.
No bada boom.
No.
Big bada boom.
Hey, yeah.
What?
I think you're better than what you've been doing.
I'm smashing shit. Oh, I'm smashing shit real good now.
I think you can do it.
I'm
hit
gonna
big
do
hard.
it.
Hazel, it is your turn.
Alright.
You can do better, and they're just like, oh.
I'm gonna attack one of the zombies in
The
front of
best I
me.
can. Everyone else is dying around me. And there's a lot. There's a lot of
This is
people.
really neat.
16,
Good attempt.
You get to put these tokens in your dice trace
16?
that you
For
remind
what?
you.
hitting a zombie.
Yes,
So
yes.
you're gonna go roll. You can say if I can pick them up.
I've kept it under my tongue.
9.
It reminds me of what
This
the
one's been
other
hit before, if I remember correctly. Correct?
I don't know.
Where has this one been hit?
Hey, Nathan,
This
you were
is
the one that moved the zombies. Has that one been hit?
Which one?
The one in
The
front
one
of me?
right in front of her.
As far as I know, all the ones that are on you are fresh.
Okay.
Okay. As you strike it once, you crack it across the chest, and the chest concaves, and it just takes it, and it continues to move forward.
And I'm gonna get out of there.
Okay? Are the other ones are within melee range?
Yes.
Mobile.
Only if you
Only
strike.
the one you hit,
Okay.
Yeah, only the one you hit.
Or you
Fine.
can get at.
or you hit more. But
Okay.
As long as you swing at it.
Key point.
just that, because you can use key point to disengage too.
Yeah, key point disengage.
Or are you doing multiple attacks?
I was gonna attack while I was at it, but
5.
I'll try Step of the Wind. I haven't used it yet.
Okay, so you disengage. So key point. You just quite literally jump over them.
And my jump is doubled, so how far can I jump before I start running?
What's your dex?
20.
For monks, I use the dex
So
because
60.
they punch with that ferocity, so it would be 60.
Jiminy
5,
Christmas.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I would like to do that.
I would too.
Well,
But
you
I
have
think
to
I'd
do
make it great.
rigorous training.
So here,
regimens.
right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a jump.
That's a John.
But you use 60 feet of your movement.
So all your movement.
I
Oh,
thought
you
that was
double
just-
your movement. That's right.
I thought that was just her.
Well, you used your
thought that was
bonus
just a
action to
jump.
disengage. So
Which
you're
also
not-
doubles your movement. Step of the wind.
No, you can choose to do. You can choose one or two. You don't get everything. You can choose Step of the Wind to either disengage, or you choose to have a dash action.
Yeah, I disengaged.
So you disengage. It does double your jump
Yeah,
because that's just part of it.
yeah, that's what I was asking.
But it's moving as a jump still takes your movement.
Okay.
You still travel the distance. So how much movement did you? Well, you have 50 feet of movement if I remember correctly.
55.
55. So that's your movement.
Okay.
I'll give you that 5
So
extra
could
speed because that's awesome.
I wish I would have thought about Step of the Wind first because I wouldn't have tried hitting the zombie. I was literally doing it for.
You still
the
have one more
mobile.
attack. You only struck once.
Yeah, you don't have to jump
Okay.
all the way.
Yeah, you can.
You could jump
Oh, all right.
and still have 5 minutes. Go there.
I'll attack that zombie then.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
Alchemist.
Yep.
Is that an
Wow.
alchemist?
Alchemist.
Okay.
15 plus 9.
24.
24.
Hits. Barely though. You got lucky.
5, 8, 14.
14. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. We'll double that.
Some of it was psychic.
Remove the psychic
Okay.
and double the bludgeoning.
Okay. It was a
Skeleton.
10. So 10 plus 6, 16.
Six. So,
I rolled a 5
so
for its bludgeoning.
what total of the bludgeoning did you do?
5.
So that's 10
Yeah, plus 6.
plus 6 psychic.
No, plus 6. Bludgeon.
Double all
1d6
bludgeoning. It's
plus
vulnerable to bludgeoning. Double all bludgeoning.
Okay, so 11 then.
11 total.
5 plus 6 for 11. Then
Times
double
22.
for 22.
Okay. Okay. Plus psychic.
That was a 3.
So 25.
25 points.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still up, but it's fucking hurt.
Okay.
If I was alive, I would say ow.
But yeah, that's pretty much its speaking condition right
Yeah.
now.
I'm done with the small stuff. on
The wraith is going to
zombies.
pop up and go to Sparks. Sparky boy.
Oh boy.
Better me than you.
Natural 16. Let's see. Why is everything out of order now? There it is. 6. So that's going to be a 22.
Miss. By
That much.
As it,
It scrapes off your
Yeah,
shield.
no, it goes through your armor
like a
as you
dart.
don't even know that it was there. As you feel the sixth sense kick in and you move forward just enough so that it goes through your armor but does not hit the actual real part of it as it bats away. You can make attack of opportunity. Because it's just going to do the same thing.
I think I will.
So take them off the board and make an attack of opportunity. Attack.
I'm just gonna
The watery
take
guy,
a swing,
right?
lean forward, take a swing.
All right,
around.
that bitch. Forgot about that bitch. What a bitch.
That's like your catchphrase.
Ugh, that is a.
That's not even Davros. That's just Levon.
I kind of want that on a
18 or
shirt.
a 19?
Hits, rolling
Forgot about
damage.
that bitch. What a bitch.
16, sorry.
16,
Yes.
still hits.
Okay. Damage. Ten points of slashing.
Okay.
And
As you
then I'll do one too. Oh.
Oh, you're on the.
That's
are
right,
you
you're right next to me.
Are you literally? Is it?
He is
He
literally.
had to pop up here, which is right between us.
Okay. Well, that was my mistake.
Damn straight with my
That's
natural
20.
20. I didn't roll good on the dice.
Barely hits.
It's only 13 total.
Still, it's 13
Only.
points of damage for a guy that keeps
that
popping up
double?
and going back down.
Haven't popped up yet.
Let's go whack-a-mole.
Well, it was still injured from
Whack
the
the
last battle from you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Just whack
as
it
you guys simultaneously tearing bits of shadow from its body, it recedes back into darkness.
And
Sorry.
stay down there!
It is now the alchemist's turn. There is still 3 remaining.
Yes.
Yep. 2 very injured and 1 I don't think has been touched.
All 3 are going to go after Sparks. Actually,
Good.
no,
Really?
they still have not given him the new order to go to.
Anyone else?
Oh no!
I
there's-
go with Hazel. Why would they do that when no one's
I
attacking
know
them
because
right
I don't have a screen here to tell me what's on the board. So
Sorry.
anyway,
there?
so
That's the standard, bro.
2 of them are gonna. You would have to have the application. No, I can't.
It's
Charge,
just a
the
charge.
problem is
No,
I
it's a
can't.
battery pack.
I can't charge it and watch it at the same time.
Start charging now for second now.
Here, I'll plug it in.
Then it'll be finished at 100% that time.
Okay,
So wet.
so Hazel,
Yep.
2
So much.
vials of acid go flying towards you. 1 at disadvantage because it's right in front of you.
They're shooting at you?
No, they're flinging at acid. Yeah. So 7 plus 4, that ain't gonna hit. And for the second one, nope. And for the other one, so that's 7 plus, that's his. 7 plus 3, that's gonna be a modified 20.
7 plus 3
3?
is 20.
17 plus.
Okay. I'm glad you were with me there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do deflect missiles.
You could. Yeah, you could.
Catch it before it breaks and
Throw it back.
Yes, throw it back right into his face.
Buddy that was standing up there.
5 points of acid damage.
Oh, there's no way.
You
No.
catch it. You just dodge, weave, duck, and most of them go to the floor. One of them even just
Dip and dive.
as you see, and you just catch it.
And,
This
And-
is a small tube of acid of dark, sappy liquid.
throwing it back.
Okay, just using a key point to throw it back.
Which one is that one from?
That one was from the farther away one.
Oh, good. This is the injured one.
Not the best throw.
What's it with 2 plus 8, 10.
What happens when a bunch of alchemists
10?
run out?
Yeah.
Does not hit as it dodges out of the way with this very slow movement.
How many
As it
vials of
hits the wall
acid do
behind
these
it.
guys have?
They threw so many at her, she's just kind of.
Yeah, exactly. So take it. And there's one more because that was just 2 of them.
Smash
So
it out
there's
of the
because they each get 2 attacks each. And the one over there that's by lonesome is going to go after Marion.
Disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage with the 18 and the 19.
Still on the ground.
That'll hit.
Yep.
It's a good thing you're still on the ground.
So you take 4 points of acid damage.
2 points of acid damage.
Stay alive, Barry.
And one more at disadvantage. Ooh.
I mean, at least I'm close now.
14.
Just misses.
Okay. My brain just seizures there.
As I watch it roll past my head into the bloop.
Jeez, you're a lucky bastard.
And it lands on top of the other one and breaks. The specters.
Oh my
down.
goodness, one's on top of the.
Oh, that's right, on the spectrum. The Sword Wraith Commander is gonna go. Well, you're right there in front of him. So he's gonna take out his battle axe and strike once towards you.
Hopefully it's not recorded.
Hey. +7, yeah, 6 plus 7, that's not going to hit. As you just parry it with ease, as you know this entity, as it takes another
I have
one
a cord in
and
my bag,
holds it,
too.
as the dark energy seizes onto its. Is everything okay?
Yep.
Okay. As the dark energy collides to its great axe again, as it holds it and something with this like a slingshot action.
Who did that?
18.
Ah,
Hits.
That's green ghost.
I wish I had another shield. Yeah, I had spy one.
Have you used it since the top of the round?
I only get one.
Is
it
friends?
Got it.
Well, dispel.
Wow.
Penny dodge, you get to
8, 16, plus 7, plus 4. So 27 points of slashing necrotic damage.
I will uncanny dodge that.
Do you have Uncanny Dodge yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
He's used before.
That's
Oh yeah, no. Uncanny Dodge is early in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you use reaction to have that.
13.
Yes, please.
So 13 points of slashing necrotic damage as it slices and nearly almost cuts you in half as you just kind of blow your stomach outward to dodge out of the way.
I find it funny that Davros is still cowering behind the weapons rack.
And
It's been effective so far.
the sword,
That is.
so the Sword Wraith commanders.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I just find it funny.
The Sword Wraiths are gonna. Two of them are gonna go after Ek.
Yeah, but
Of course.
David, Nathan, 2 of them are gonna go to Ek.
2 and going to act.
No, sorry. It's-
We're at 3 hours.
I didn't make it.
When it hits the top of the round, I'll take a smaller. And the rest of them are gonna go towards Derek.
But it is rough terrain for them.
How much room did they have?
They have
30 feet normal, so 15 rough.
Get them on quickly, but let's go. Yes,
So that's there.
dash if possible.
Okay, and that'll put them there.
Okay.
If they're gonna dash, then 5, 10.
Oh, boy.
Well, bring him back to 15. Both of them bring him back
So
to a
uncanny
half.
dodge was a reaction, right? So I still have a
Yeah.
bonus action, right?
And
Okay.
they're gonna shoot with arrows.
Okay.
Barian, you still got one on top of you.
Very target-rich environment.
Yeah, so
Very
it's
target-rich.
He's right between us.
Yeah, it's gonna attack you
Yep.
at advantage.
Just a little bit outnumbered here.
Yeah,
A little bit.
still handling it pretty well,
Just a little bit.
considerably. So that's gonna be
I'm just thinking.
so modified 20.
Yep.
Okay. So D8. That's gonna be 5 plus 1, so that's gonna be 6 points of slashing damage. Minus 3.
That sucks. It's when he's right at 0.
Oh, so you're unconscious.
No!
It's gonna strike at you again.
Oh no!
You have heroism,
that's-
don't you?
No.
Oh, no, you
they
don't.
just spelled
You
that beginning.
fucking
You're
lucky bastard. 16.
That hits.
You take 2 automatic death saving throws. Failed death saving throws. And 2 arrows go to you, Derek.
From whom?
From the ring sword wraiths.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry.
The sword race that just ran to
Okay.
engage me?
No, they didn't actually end up.
But Sparks, as it strikes,
Dash.
you see it opening. That
There's
makes it very
one.
easy to
There's
strike
you.
it right now.
There's
As
the
it's just
other
going relentlessly on it. Derek, on you. Ugh. So one of them,
No, it's
no,
okay.
2 doesn't
It's
hit.
wasted on
6 plus 16 plus 3. That's going to be a modified 19.
Hits.
Okay. You take a mighty 3 points of piercing damage. And the second one shoots wide and shoots his own commander.
Excellent!
Taking a mighty 3 points of piercing damage, but it still hurt.
It's not bad.
Yep. And
Damage is damage.
the other
Dark
one
laughs.
does hit you. You do take 6 points of piercing damage from the second one.
Ow.
As they're shooting you from arrows, 2 each. But one of them, as he shoots a little wide and shoots his own commander. The commander's pretty toasty right now.
We have the green
okay.
guy?
Sparks, it is your turn. Once
Okay.
it hits the end, now.
Who is attacking Barian currently?
Oh, heck, 2 more. 2 are on you.
The sword wraith was.
Okay.
Dirty 20,
That's gonna hit.
and second one will hit too. So 2, both of them hit you once.
Okay. Do I need to make any saving throws?
Also, you're exposed.
So 7 plus 4, that's going to be. So you take 5 points halved, and the other one you take.
2 points.
Yeah, you take a mighty 3 points.
Alright. That's
As
total.
both
So
of them-
after that was halved, the 3 points was halved?
Yes, 3
Okay.
points is that. As they both of them come in and shank both of you with jagged spears and a long sword, as they both simultaneously attack you at this pitch and maneuvers.
You need to learn how to go for the soft and gushy bits.
As they're leaving themselves open, not caring that you can strike them. Sparks.
Okay. I'm gonna climb around. Actually, move you. Wow. I'll still be in his. I'm still gonna be in everyone's attacking area. I'm moving
Varian
friendly
is
space.
down and is currently being stabbed to death.
Yep, I'm still in the friendly
Oh, I
spaces.
see there.
I'm gonna attack the sword wraith
Just Tuesday.
Okay?
as I'm stepping over top of him, just through the chest, across him.
Make 2 attacks.
That's gonna be a 17,
Hits.
Let's see if I can make a certain shot on my turn.
and then I'm going to come down and get a second attack.
Oh, yeah, I can make that shot.
Natural 19.
Green.
Hits.
Yeah.
Especially if I climb up on the box.
Okay, first attack in blue.
Just get through the.
Okay, first attack is 12 points of slashing.
Okay. And the second one?
Second attack is going to be 15 points of slashing.
Ouch.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to shield bash the armored skeleton.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and push him into the black goo.
The black goo?
Yeah,
I'll be
black
rolled
goo.
downstairs.
The
and
pit.
hit.
The pit.
I'm going to push him in the pit.
Okay, make a athletics check.
Which one?
Armored skeleton.
It's near the edge, if I remember correctly.
Close
up.
enough.
It's
It's
2
5
squares
feet.
away, but it's all downhill.
Okay. So it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Roll athletics.
Woo!
Well, you
Doesn't want to use
failed
that
your
one.
real life.
You're a little excited, I see.
By the way, Nick, do you want me to roll
Athletics
perception?
check.
Because I never did.
For the crystal ball.
Oh, yes, you did get close enough, so roll perception.
23.
20. You rolled a natural 9 plus 4.
Yeah, she
You,
noticed.
you notice it, and you can see what's going on now.
The 19 plus
So,
1, like 6.
Sparks, as you take 2 meaty strikes with this sword wraith, as it's being torn apart and its shadows are hardly sticking back together, and then you take your shield and just do a Superman punch with your left arm in the center part of this dented to hell full-bladed individual as it goes flying.
Wilhelm scream.
Natural 1. Wilhelm scream.
Splat.
Oh man, we need the sound
And
effect.
2, 3.
He dead.
Oh, so this pit is
Well,
empty?
now we know how deep it is.
Natural 1.
So this pit is empty? Is there a reason I can't see the guy floating down there?
He's going around the ridge, and
Okay,
that's just
that's
for
why.
effect because I'm not going to build a map underneath the other map.
We should.
Should do what I do.
If you want to take the moment and take a look down there when you're not unconscious, certainly.
I'll do it while I'm unconscious, save some time.
So the skeletons
As I'm floating up here away from my body.
are going to continue
Where'd you
firing
go?
at Varian. How many skeletons are on the floor?
Aaron, you're
At disadvantage, and I'm behind a giant metal man.
This is, yep,
And I'm behind a giant metal man.
yep.
So those are alchemists. So
Mr. Manager.
so these 3 over here, kind of behind the, and I have the pillar between me
So
and
how
them.
many?
3.
And they'll move into position so they can see you.
so you're down to you have 2 death saves already failed. Right?
Uh huh.
We're going to go one at a time.
They have a 30 move, right?
Yeah, they have.
It was my stupid plan. I'm ready to get the consequences.
So how many are...
3.
3 are able to hit you.
With bows and arrows, right?
If they're able to get in melee range.
Oh, they were too far for that.
Okay, then bows and arrows. Only 3 are able to hit you?
There are only 3.
Okay.
I think the rest blew up in fireballs.
And what about the big armor plate individual? Where is he?
Oh, armor guy is right here.
He's going to go up and smash you.
Okay, I didn't know he was on the same initiative.
Yeah, he's on the same initiative.
He's gonna bypass. Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to do the armored individual first. With advantage because he has... So that's a 8 and a natural 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. Sparks. This heavy plated individual takes a heavy greatsword, rusted to hell, and right onto the front chest of Varian.
Is there no way for me to take a reaction, take that hit instead? I'm right in between him and Varian.
Unfortunately not. As you were too busy, as you took one of them down, as you turn around, it was too late. As Varian, and then suddenly you hear, pointing towards your corpse, as tentacles wreathe from his hands, creating a small cage as the energy, as you see an outline of what Varian in his true naked form, young, innocent, covered in rivets, suddenly gets magnetized and dangles in a small cage with light at the center. And he just smiles. Burning his reaction. That's where we're going to take a break, folks.
Oh, shit.
As seemingly Varian's soul has just been moved. We will see you next time on part 2 of episode 18. Let's see what happens, folks. See you soon.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Keep on rolling, everyone. There's a reason why he gave that order. He
Right.
wants souls.
They wanted you so bad.
Everybody does.
Everyone does.
And that's where it cuts.
Oh, deja vu.
Wow. All right. Till next time.
Till next time, keep on rolling, everyone. Bye-bye.
Oh my god.
It's 100% my fault. I tried to do a stupid plan.